We're live.
Oh, great. Yeah, not even a countdown? Jesus Christ, bro.
Too bad.
No, we're professional.
Hello and welcome to the Soulcast number 35. I'm the
We haven't
host.
done an episode in a while. Hello.
Mr. Grimm. Wait a minute. Is it 35? Give me a minute. I need to check. I need to check something. Give me a sec.
Okay, I can hear you all.
That's good. That's
yeah,
good.
just
That's real
check
good.
it too. Yeah, our audio's good.
I think I might have fucked up. Give me a sec. Just need to check some things. Motherfucker.
Mhm.
Correction, we're on episode 34.
Wow, trying to push us into the future, you... Wait, okay, just because you're on a future island doesn't mean shit, okay? You Aussie fuck.
Shut up. Shut up.
No, I'm gonna continue to be racist. All pumpkins are racist.
Shut up.
Oh, God.
What the fuck?
What?
Hang on. There we
Oh,
go.
God, what's happened now?
No worries, we're all good now.
Norman.
So, we have a video. Ryder,
Yes,
how's the audio?
It was good.
Alright,
Yeah, we sound okay.
fantastic. Alright, so we have a video to watch, and it's by, someone called Installation 00. It's a video about the new Halo show. And I'm gonna preface this in saying he likes this show. For some reason. I don't know why. The show is terrible, frankly.
Yeah, the show is god awful. It's just crap.
So let's not waste any more time and get straight into this nonsense.
I don't want to write this, but it's not going away, so here goes nothing.
Hold on, restart it. Restart it.
I don't want to write this, but it's not going away, so here goes nothing.
Oh god, he started it with the I don't want to write this.
Yep.
I never wanted to write this.
Yep, he's
but
one
I
of
spent all the
those
time and effort
YouTubers.
scripting and
He's one
Really?
of those
Is he?
YouTubers.
you know, I'm gonna start my first video like that. I just want to write the history of no, I don't want to give it too much away, but I'm definitely gonna start it like that now. I'm gonna have a bunch of crying PNGs in the back.
Nah.
Crying
Here's what I'm gonna do when I do my fucking video on 343. I'm gonna say, I wanted to write this. Do you know why? Because I am a very, very hateful person. Haha.
You're gonna have to add the Punisher thing. It's like, hell, I liked it. I'll do it again.
Alright, let's
I
continue.
think that'll just be fun. Yeah, let's continue before I lose my mind.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Installation 00, and today we're covering...
We're not very welcome. We are not very welcome at all, actually. Fuck you.
Oh, why the hate? Halo the series. Also, did you link this video into the description?
I will once we're finished with it.
Okay. I don't want us to become Hassan.
Don't worry, we won't. We're going to
Poor
be
Jay.
worse.
Please, God, no! Don't ever say that. Anyway,
I'm
let's
sorry. I
continue,
just
ladies
need
and
every shred of fucking joy I can get.
Yes, joy through hate.
Yeah.
Yes, you are a Sith. You are a Sith. Anyway, let's get this started. Come on, let's go.
a subject which many are going to find uncomfortable. In truth, I'm going to find it uncomfortable as well. But
I'm going to find ramming this video up the ass very comfortable, actually.
You mean ripping it a new one? You don't fuck it. You rip it apart. Jesus Christ. Also, I don't think this is going to be a very pleasant experience either.
Tomato, tomato.
Tomato, tomato, grenade, nuclear fission. You know.
Horrible rhyme.
Alright, let's go.
I want to go on record about where I stand on this issue, and I want to challenge some points of
Rewind a
contention
little bit.
and complaint.
Oh, what happened? Oh, there we go.
I'm going to find it uncomfortable as well. But I want to go on record about where I stand on this issue, and I want to challenge some points of contention and complaint in as a respectful manner as possible without going out of my way to be cruel or offend or attack anyone on an individual level.
Who cares if you're going to offend or not?
Listen, here's the thing. You can say hello and people will just be offended and call you a rapist just for saying hello to them. It's happened to me. I was walking down the street, going to work, said hello to this person. She started screeching at me like a fucking crackhead. I was like, okay, yeah, you can't say anything to anybody anymore. So the moral of this is that no matter what you do, no matter what you say, it's going to piss off somebody, and somebody's going to see it as a personal attack.
Where'd you say you were from again, Toxic?
Oh, I'm from Tennessee.
That explains it. That explains it.
Whoa! Oh, what do you? Listen here. What about your drug crime issues, huh?
It's not bad as Tennessee.
Shut the fuck up. Hey, future Magic Man, enjoy your spiders while we have freedom.
I mean, we have spiders of freedom.
No, you don't. Your spiders can see the future and they just don't tell you shit.
Whatever. Let's continue.
Let's go.
For their
I
position
love how we're
in the
attacking each other more than attacking the video.
Halo series. But today, I am endeavouring to challenge some of the criticisms of the show and express the reasons behind my enjoyment of the show. So with that in mind, please return to me and each other the same common respect. And if you feel motivated to comment and like, please
Pause this
do
for a minute. Okay, viewer, did you see that? Like, them having to drill the armor onto him. Not into him, but the entire thing is held together with screws and bolts. Right? In one of the episodes, I don't know if they're going to show it. I don't know if he's going to show it. I don't know if he has the balls to do it. But Chief just takes his armor off himself. You know, how much does Mjolnir armor weigh?
500 kilos.
What is that in American?
1,000 pounds.
Okay, then.
About half
How
a ton.
the fuck did he get undressed and redressed?
Like,
You have to go to a specific facility to get your armor off, and Chief just doesn't take it off unless it's replaced.
the helmet alone weighs 100 pounds, at least.
I didn't know that.
That's a heavy-ass helmet.
Yeah.
Those Spuns, they got some strong necks.
I mean, yeah, they're strong, but like they still don't have the equipment to actually take the armor off. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's literally designed to where it just can't be taken off by people if they do so happen to actually kill a Spartan.
Yeah, and even then, they literally have inbuilt nukes.
Yeah, the suit can explode.
Yeah.
Like the most they'll steal is probably the helmet or maybe the shoulder.
Like this ticket will actually cite one of the books stating that Chief didn't take any pleasure in detonating a fellow Spartan's nuclear explosive thing.
Explosive thing. God, dude, that book is some wealth of knowledge. How do you manage?
Self-destruct, whatever. I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah, I know, and I'm being rude.
I know.
Yeah, anyway, let's continue. But yeah, just keep that in mind anytime you see Chief out of his armor, or any of them out of their armor.
Also, keep in mind, I've seen this video already on my own. I had to take a
Okay,
break halfway
I didn't.
through for over an hour.
Okay, so this bad. We really needed Davis on this one then.
So, without personally attacking people or letting the comment section become a shouting
Get
match,
fucked, Covenant.
overtly hateful comments will be deleted.
Oh my!
You
Okay,
hear that?
what do you define as overtly hateful comments exactly? Just like, oh, well, you're wrong about this point on the show. Like, either that or you lied, which a lot of people that cover shows that are just absolute dog shit. Loki. will sorry, I had something in my throat. Will just completely flat out lie, or they just won't address an issue. So what? Let's say I point out something, like the armor that I just pointed out. If you don't have that as an issue in this video, which I do not foresee you doing, if I point it out to you, am I going to have my comment deleted just because I'm correct? I don't know I'm correct, because how the hell would they even get it off?
Oh, that reminds me. I just remembered. I forgot earlier, but now I remember. In the books, some spawns have been equipped with special tools that allow them to remove the armor in the field. But that's generally
Okay.
very uncommon.
Okay, but like, if that's the case, then why do they need the machinery to put it on him like it's Iron Man?
Because it's quicker?
I'm assuming it's only a tool to like remove very specific parts of the armor. That way you can tend to wounds. I'm assuming.
Probably. I don't know the actual context, and I'm not very well versed in the books. Lance and Raiden are far more knowledgeable in those fields than I am, I'm afraid.
Oh yeah. We need to stop doing Halo episodes without our Halo expert.
Yeah.
He'll speak back and be like, "What the fuck did you all say?" It's like, "What do you mean? No, you got everything wrong." It's like, "Oh shit." But still, regardless, we know enough about the Halo lore to know what the show is shit.
Indeed.
Keep this constructive. So with that in mind, let's get this uncomfortable but necessary journey underway.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck
You
yourself.
fucking
We're
hoity-toity piece of shit.
we're being plenty constructive ourselves, you fucking ingrate.
Well, no, the thing that pisses me off the most, it's just like, hold on. I'm sorry, I had to clear my throat. But the thing that pisses me off the most out of all of this is that he's one of those YouTubers that's like, oh no, I didn't want to make this video. It makes people uncomfortable and they won't like me. I hate that. I hate that. If you have an opinion, say it.
By the
Like,
way,
if it's not something that's absolutely horrible, who cares about what people think?
by the way, Ryder, how's the sound of how's the audio on the stream still? Is it good?
Yeah, it's still good.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, we gotta make sure that like halfway through the episode the audio doesn't go out again.
Indeed. Fucking hell, he's one of those bread tubers with his fucking intros.
Well, I mean, dude, you can have a nice intro and not be an asshole. Okay.
I just make fun
Is
of.
this just me, or does it keep buffering for anybody else?
No,
Does it keep buffering?
No, that's just. I think that's just you.
Okay, so there's something wrong here. It might be the quality thing. I need to turn it down, maybe. Dude, nothing else open. I'm assuming. YouTube's open. Instagram, Spotify, another app or YouTube.
You should probably close a few of those.
Yeah. There. Let's see if that helps it at all. Installation double. Dude, for somebody who didn't want to... Well, hold on. Is this like a pre-made intro thing he has? 'Cause
Yeah.
if not...
Yeah, he's
then-
been doing this for a while.
Okay, so I was about to say, I didn't want to make this video, spends 5 hours making an intro.
He's been doing these sorts of videos for a few years now. I actually used to really like his content.
Okay, so on record, I'm really enjoying the Halo TV series.
I am not.
Okay, can you rewind it just a wee bit for me? I think I fixed my issue. Okay. No, I did not. Son of a bitch. Hold on.
God damn it.
What is the issue here? Okay, try now.
Okay, so on record, I'm really enjoying the Halo TV series.
There we go.
Excellent. So, you gonna say anything about...
Is that a sniper right? Is that a sniper out in the open on a rock?
Yep.
Why? Shouldn't he be up on that ridge? Behind him? Well, technically beside him.
Or even behind a rock? Where you're in cover?
Better yet, bro, get on your stomach right there. That is a fantastic sniper spot. The only way that would be able to hit you is with a mortar.
Yeah.
Is out or a stinking flyby.
Yep. Which, granted, the Covenant does have in that scene. They do have banshees.
And I'm powerfully aware that there are tons of you out there who also
Okay,
are really
there's-
enjoying it.
Ah!
I read your
Okay, something happened.
God damn it. Every
I
5
clicked something.
seconds.
Oh, come on.
So
Can't be mad at
far, this video is just being fluff. It's just like fake fucking...
Where is the quality option?
It's the gears.
Okay, I clicked that, but I don't see like an actual quality option. I see a timing thing. I see that.
Do you see film? Reel? Type thing?
Yeah.
That-
Actually,
that's
hold
a-
on. I
that's
think
a
I know
playback.
exactly what the issue is.
Ah, alright.
Hold on. I think I know the exact issue.
Very good. That's...
Trying to get out of it. There we go. It might be that I'm using Chrome. That might be it.
That would explain it.
Yeah, I have a lot of tabs open because of 3D model stuff.
Of course you do.
Hey. Have some respect, or I'm gonna cry.
Oh, like this guy's asking for?
No, he's not asking for it. He's just begging for it.
Like,
You just won't get it. That's the thing.
I bet he was bullied in school.
Dude, a lot of us were bullied in school. What does that have to do with anything?
No, I was homeschooled.
Oh, well, listen to you, fucking weirdo.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
No wonder you're so quiet.
I bet he got bullied in school and never got over himself on it.
Well, some bullying builds character. Okay, I had to rejoin the room.
No worries.
I closed a lot of tabs. So,
Very good. Let's begin.
surprisingly unsurprising, none of them are porn.
Right.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Let's continue.
I'm not going to touch a single thing on this bar, but can you rewind it just a wee bit about 1:30? 1 minute 30 seconds.
This will be enough.
Yeah, it should be it. There we go, the installation logo.
Okay, so on record, I'm really enjoying the Halo TV series.
There we go.
And
I will say the effects are really good.
Some of them.
I will say that.
Some of them.
I like the detonations, the dust. I
The
do like that.
explosions and dust are pretty good.
Well, then again, you can't really fuck up explosions and dust, now can you?
You'd be surprised.
Mm.
awfully aware that there are tons of you out there who also are really enjoying it. I read your comments, I see the posts and responses on my videos and across social media, and it's highly evident that the show is pulling in large numbers of people who love it. The show is frequently trending, and its viewership week to week is some of the largest numbers we've seen for a TV series in recent memory.
Oh, I can't pause it.
Yeah,
mine just froze.
How do we know that isn't just, you know, either people hate watching or perhaps fucking bots and artificial inflation? Because companies do that. They do.
Yeah, they do. They just make fake accounts that do that. I think it's because I'm trying to watch it in full screen mode. That might be an issue.
And don't watch in full screen mode.
Well, that's what I'm testing now. Okay. There we go.
Like, I'm pretty sure early on, or at least semi-recently, to keep Halo Infinite in the top 10 of online games, Microsoft fake put it there on the top 10. And now they're at the point where they can't even deny that it's losing so much traction. Because it is. It's genuinely dying. And I honestly can't
Yeah, I wonder why.
It might have something to do with a complete and utter lack of content. It's a complete
Well,
drought.
the thing is with the... I don't want to get too far into it, but I haven't played it, but I've seen you all playing it, seen a bunch of people playing it, and it's weird to me when a game has less customization than a Gundam game based on toys.
Hmm.
And they're trying to say, oh, well, we can't add this, that, and the other. It won't fit right. And that may be true. Some different armor types may not be able to work. However, helmets are a completely different story. Like, there's certain parts that can still go on to other parts.
Yeah. Like, I completely...
You could have restriction, you can have that, but...
I completely
don't
understand stuff like chests and shoulders and knees and gloves not being interchangeable, but helmets. Fucking helmets.
Yeah. And don't tell me, oh, well, it wouldn't make sense that this helmet would be on this armor. Shut up, it's my character. It's not like it's a canon thing, anyway.
Yeah, like, if you're gonna have non-canon armor designs in the game,
Yeah.
why have the restriction in place in the first place? If you're gonna make it all
Yeah,
canon, don't include the non-canon armors, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. Dude, I just want Halo 1 armor, that's it. Like, straight out of the game, Halo 1 armor. The way God intended it.
The guy that modeled Master Chief's armor actually remade it in HD and stuff. It's really good looking.
That's nice.
Yeah. He also did the Scorpion.
That is gorgeous.
So there are no two ways about it. By practically every metric that you can measure it, the show is popular, if perhaps for different reasons, and that's the motivation behind this video. I'm seeing, as I'm sure you all are, an immensely negative response to the Halo series alongside those truly enjoying it.
Have you considered it's because it's completely canon breaking and they literally don't actually care about the lore and just pick and choose what they want?
Have you considered the people that are watching it are just brain dead pieces of shit who just don't actually pay attention? Which is fine, but, like, you know, there's people are going to notice the issues, and these are the people that you found.
The audience
that you have an issue with.
The audience that the Halo show has grabbed is the same audience that unironically enjoys, the live-action Transformers
new Star
movies.
Trek? Nah. I wouldn't go that easy. I would go as far as to say that they like Picard.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
No. Let's go harder. You like the new Doctor Who?
Oh, you got him there.
Ooh, that's a sting. That's a burn. Oh God, no. I don't know.
I don't know. We don't know who's watching right now. It doesn't look like there's any comments yet.
It doesn't matter. Either way.
Yeah.
Either way, still.
Hmm.
I don't know. Let's actually let him make a point or something that we can actually critique instead of pausing the video.
I mean, he hasn't made one yet, and it's been 2.5.
I know. No, it's almost 3 minutes. If he hits 3 minutes without actually making a point. Well, it is just a build up, so.
In a 40-minute video.
Yeah, that's true. It is a 40-minute video.
Those who are okay with it or can take it and leave it. The hate it is receiving, I can genuinely understand from an individual perspective when the argument is pitched in the right way.
Oh,
Some of
time
the
out.
feedback is
Okay, if it's pitched in the right way and constructive. So most of the people that I've seen who have talked about this show have done nothing but actual constructive criticism, and yet they're told that it's not constructive by any stretch of the imagination. I just don't know what these people want. It's like, oh, if it's constructive, okay, well, fine. What if it is constructive? And what if it is a scene that you absolutely love, and it just turns out to be actual dog shit?
It also is like, where exactly... You haven't actually cited where you're seeing these takes from. And you don't throughout the video, like, at all.
Yeah, I would have loved to see him actually show on screen these things that he has seen.
Which
It wouldn't be too hard,
Which that
you know?
Which, because you don't, really says to me that how little faith you have in your audience. How should I put this? How stupid you think your audience is. That's what it says to me.
Well, that's the thing. People can easily go out and try to actually find different reviews and stuff on this show.
Yeah.
No one likes it. The very small amount of people that actually do like it are normies and people that just like, oh my god, look, it's Halo, regardless if it's good or bad. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, like that one fucking what's-his-face who cried at the trailer of Rise of Skywalker.
I don't know. Dude, I found a chick that did the same thing to Jurassic Park. This is what the fans wanted. This is what we wanted. All the characters from all the other movies here together. It's like, okay, that sounds like a fan game you're trying to make in your head. Some kind of fan fiction.
Yeah. It's like, not every... What the fans... Here's the thing. What the fans collectively want doesn't always result in a good thing.
Nope. In fact, it probably rarely ever does.
It's like...
But no, I still say that he should have actually showed these things he's talking about, because I feel like... Because you can easily find them, but I feel like he didn't actually see any of them.
I think his source is, he made it the fuck up.
I made it the fuck up, Jack!
That's perfect.
But
thank you for your timing, sir.
You're welcome.
Let's continue.
Yeah. Rewind it just a bit.
it is receiving,
That
I
elite
can
looks like
genuinely
shit.
understand from an individual perspective when the argument is pitched in the right way. Some of the feedback is constructive and well articulated, some of it is with good reason, some of it is even deserved. But a lot of it is either ignorant of facts, highly subjective based on a person's own personal opinions rather than the reality. Some is highly narrow-minded, and some well, some of it is just downright ugly. I've personally
Ugly?
seen
What-
people.
Okay, hold on. Let me finish it. Let me finish what he was saying.
That's very nebulous. That's very nebulous and vague.
Yeah. Well, no, he's about to explain it, so it can't be vague until we actually hear what he means.
Hmm. But it does sound very nebulous and vague. And also, I did watch the video.
Kind of does.
The video before.
Well,
and
I
it doesn't
haven't, so
it doesn't actually go into very much detail about.
shut up. I
that.
haven't. Humor me.
All right.
Attacking each other, defamation of character, bullying, and even death threats towards others regarding the division between people who enjoy the show.
Okay. Pause. See, this is the exact same thing I was talking about earlier. I would have loved to see what you are talking about, sir. I would have loved to see all these attacks of character just because somebody likes a show. I would have loved to see that, but no, you chose not to show it. Instead, you choose to show scenes from the series, from the show, and yet, you know,
So far,
it just makes it seem lazy. It makes it seem really lazy. But oh wait, we have to remember, he didn't want to make this video. He didn't want to make it.
Of course. You didn't want
So
to make
that-
this video.
so that's
Poor
instantly-
you. Poor you.
Yeah, dude, instantly, like all the laziness is forgiven. He didn't want to make it.
Yeah, right. My ass.
Mm-hmm.
Don't.
Let's continue.
Let me start by saying, under no circumstances is it ever acceptable
Holy
to wish
shit.
hurt.
What?
I forgot that scene happened. I forgot Chief just rides that into the fucking ship.
And somehow fucking survives, which is retarded.
Dude, he survived from he survived from a drop from orbit.
Yeah, here's the thing. That was armor lock.
Okay,
Just because it can survive a fall
that
from
wasn't
orbit.
from orbit. That's a smaller impact. No, it's a way smaller impact. If you're talking about the explosion, then yeah, that might be worse. But if you're talking about the concussion, like of the impact itself, then I don't know. He could have survived that.
He should have died from that explosion. Plus, he wasn't in armor lock, so that would probably fucking.
Armor lock just stops your arms and limbs from moving.
Super richify.
Super rigify.
Turns all your
Could
limbs.
you imagine if he armor locked like halfway through and he's just his arms are dug into the ground? He looks like a pitchfork. You know, because he was holding on to the banshee. So it's just... he just shoves it to the fucking ground like an action figure.
Ah, that's great.
Pain
Oop,
or
hold
death
on,
upon
pause
another.
it. Pause it. I got a message.
Oh yeah, we'll hold on for you.
Mm-hmm.
Any updates on the Sound Rider?
Still going good.
Excellent.
So there's like a video in the delay though.
That's normal.
Alright.
This is going better than expected.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What's the video we're covering again? Actually, no, hold on. You know what? Better yet, I'll do this.
It's called Installation 00, Why the Hate, Halo the Series, We Need to Talk. You can pick any one of those and it'll do the trick.
You could say stuff while I'm doing it.
Pixel said, "Hey guys, why don't you join us?
We can read. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about on the thing.
Yeah.
Start talking about it in our Discord. Um, hmm, so hmm, hold on, something else just came up.
All right.
Okay. So let's start speaking of something.
Do you know that Halo Combat Evolved was once gonna be called Monkey Nuts?
Fucking excuse you.
You heard me. It was gonna be
Master Chief.
it was gonna be an RTS called
Bro,
Monkey
John
Nuts.
Halo. No, John Halo from Monkey Nuts. It all makes sense now.
It was gonna be an RTS called Monkey Nuts. And then they added the Humvee, which was so fun to
And then
drive.
everything changed.
Yeah, everything did change because of the Humvee. They kept bringing the camera closer in until it became a third-person shooter, where it became more and more fun to drive the fucking Humvee. And then they turned into a first-person shooter, and the Humvee's gameplay was still around. And then Halo was born. Also, Chief was at one point. Also, you were supposed to be at one point able to use the energy sword, but that didn't happen until Halo 2.
Bro, I'm gonna have to have you to play SPV3 on stream one day, and tell me your thoughts. It'd be a really good video topic for you.
Yeah.
Go through the original
Yeah.
and then go through.
I honestly don't know why in any of the official Halo games the assault rifle hasn't had an underslung grenade launcher in the campaign.
Huh.
You never thought about that, have you?
No, wait, repeat what you said?
The Halo assault rifle has never had an underslung grenade launcher in gameplay in official Halo campaigns.
Wait, wasn't it only in Reach?
There hasn't been an underslung grenade launcher for the assault rifle in any Halo.
Oh, okay, for the... Sorry, I didn't even hear that part. Hold on.
It's like such a weird thing that hasn't been acted on. Because, like, I really think that the assault rifle should be just a mid-range weapon with a explosive secondary fire or something.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be fun. Could you imagine popping off shots on the head and be like, "Oh, you're all still alive? Fuck you."
Yep. And like, and as you're about to reload, you just oh, I'm not gonna reload. I'm gonna blow this guy's ass. Boom.
Okay, dude, you really gotta work on your like verbiage. I'm gonna blow this guy's ass. Jesus Christ, that's a quote from you.
I'm gonna blow out this guy's ass.
Dude, okay, listen. Hero has airtight gun. Okay, you blow this guy's ass. Which is the worst? I wonder.
I'd say airtight gun is much worse. Because at least mine makes some sense.
Hmm.
I'm gonna blow this guy's ass off. That's a quote and a half.
Yeah, and you just keep adding to it, which makes it a lot less special.
Shut up. Makes it more special.
You know what? You're special. Not to me, but to somebody.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that was wholesome. Get fucked.
Shut up. So we ready to continue with the video?
I might have to drop out. Something's going
God
on right now.
fucking damn it.
Yeah, it's
Come on.
that's fine.
Great, I'm gonna have to explain why this video is shit on my own now. I'm gonna miss so much shit. Fuck.
Well, I'm sorry, dude. I can't help it. Okay, fine. No, I'm gonna attempt to try to do both. Deal with this and do the.
Thank you. Alright, let's continue. Yeah, you need to join back into the watch together thing in order to make this work.
Hold on. I'm dealing with something.
Hmm.
Christ. Okay. I think I'm back in. It's still loading back up for me. Is it a still frame thing for me right now? Okay, there's movement.
What's going on?
It keeps freezing.
What keeps freezing?
The video keeps freezing. It's
What?
just a still image slideshow for me now.
Did you like fast forward it because it wasn't playing earlier?
No. I clicked play and it started playing for me.
Alright, I'll click play.
Enjoy the show and those who don't.
Okay.
Let me start by saying under no circumstances is it ever acceptable.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like it's trying to
So
default
which-
to like HD, and I can't do anything about it. Yeah, it just won't let me change the quality of the video
Well,
on my.
I'll let you know if it is slideshow or just a single fucking frame, because
Hurt,
it
well,
is.
well, I can still
or
hear it.
death upon another human being
That's
under
good,
practically
that's what
any
matters.
context, let alone because they like a TV show that another does not. So in the interests of keeping this more respectful, I will once again highlight, if you don't like the TV series, if you don't like the Silver Timeline, I understand. I'm not here to force you to like it or to change your mind. However, I will be challenging some of the major points of contention and arguments brought forward by the vocal haters.
Look at his fucking ugly mug.
I really, Jesus Christ. Oh, dude, it's the Iron Man shot.
But done horribly.
Yeah, it's literally the Iron Man shot. The only reason they did that was so that they could show Robert Downey Jr.'s face.
Actor vanity.
Because it. Well, not even that. It's not even up to the actors at this point anymore. It's up like the directors and everything. Like with Boba Fett, he didn't want to keep taking his helmet off, but they made him keep taking it off.
Oh no! But the actor for the Master Chief in this show is vain. He literally wanted to.
Oh no! I thought I was talking about like actor. I don't know. I thought we were talking about a broader thing here.
No. I'm just saying, like, he wanted to take the helmet off because he wanted the audience to separate themselves from the Master Chief. You can see how that's retarded, don't you?
Yeah.
If you don't want to engage and don't want to hear about the Silver Timeline, you are under no obligation to watch this video or the TV series, and you can leave at any time. If you want to be unreasonable and spout the...
You said you can leave at any time, and I said, yeah, I know I can leave.
Yeah, but we're emotionally mature enough to take whatever fucking bullshit you can throw at us.
Yeah.
Same BS I've seen all over the internet about the series without even remotely considering adding context or being constructive. Your comments will be deleted. If, however...
That's literally the definition of censorship. You are literally
Sorry,
censoring...
I went out of it. Yeah.
all over the internet about the series without even remotely considering adding context at any time. If you want to be unreasonable and spout the same BS I've seen all over the internet about the series without even remotely considering adding context or being constructive, your comments will be deleted.
Oh my god. I would love to go through his comments to see like
That is
if someone actually did have a constructive thing to say against the video, to see if it's even there. Or a constructive thing against the show. You go there and the thing's been like just nuked away with all the negativity.
I wouldn't be
and it's all just
surprised if the
positive
comment
things about the
section
show.
isn't even there. Once this video is
Dude.
done, I'm gonna check, actually.
You have another monitor, check.
If, however, you want to be reasonable, listen to the points I raise and then counter them constructively in the comments, I implore you to do so.
Well, that's what we're doing already. You don't have to tell us
Yeah, but we're not in his
twice.
comment section. We're going against his rule.
As
We're
I'm
going
looking
against his rule, dude. We're not in his comments.
for a decent and respectful dialogue about this subject with some context on how you came to Halo, how deep in the lore you are, and your general feelings about the series without being needlessly cruel to the show, its creators.
Can you stop being such a condescending bitch? That'd be very nice, you fucking ingrate.
Oh my god, is that a painted prop? Oh my god, dude, round of applause. They did it. They actually painted a prop.
That looks like CGI to
They
me.
did it. Oh my god. Does look. Why would you CGI an entire gun? Why? Why? Oh, because it's a lot easier to do the effect? Not really.
Money laundering, my friend.
Yeah, that's honestly that feels like what it is.
Creators or actors or each other. I'm just trying to mediate expectation.
Here's the thing. All these people
Dude,
that
the
you
entire thing is
all these people who are part of this show are representatives of a massive corporation. They're not the little guy. They're not your friend.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the funny thing, right? Multi-million-dollar companies making shows with so many mess-ups that, like, they're getting awards for having so many inaccuracies. And they're just like, oh my god, why are you insulting or hurting this person's feelings? And like, oh, you didn't like the movie he made? Oh, no. Too bad. Who gives a shit? You wrote something that was shit, and you went with it.
The fucking the fucking Starbucks cup in Game of Thrones. I will always bring that up.
You're kidding.
I'm
There's a cop.
There's a cup in a there's
No.
a Starbucks cup in a scene of Game of Thrones.
No. You can't be real, dog. No.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna fucking show.
Yeah. Send me a picture of it.
I'm gonna show you in a minute, bitch.
Jesus Christ.
There you go. It's in general. You can't deny it.
Yep, that's a Starbucks.
It's just right there. It's not in the back. It is not in like behind a bunch of different cups and stuff on the table or something. No, it is on the table with them. Oh my god. That is outstanding. That is outstandingly horrible. Holy shit. That is...
It's
oh my god,
literally
it's a plain view too.
It's literally in front of Daenerys.
I need you to look up how much of a budget each episode. Like actually, specifically, I want to know how much that episode got.
I don't.
Do you know the number?
Hold on. The episode is episode 4. What season?
Legitimately episode. Hmm.
What
Just look
season?
up coffee cup episode. Because I want to know how much money this made, just so I can laugh at how blatantly retarded it is that they messed up. And I will use that word because what else would what other word would you use to? It's right there, dude. It is in plain view. It is right there for everyone to see, and they just kept it in. They didn't reshoot. They didn't do anything. They didn't even try to CGI it out, which it would be really easy. It's just. Jeez.
It was season 8.
Okay. Season 8, episode 4. I want to know the budget of this episode. I need to know. That way I can laugh. It's funny, right? Old school tokusatsu have less
All we know is that the budget was
issue.
enormous.
Okay, like give me a number though.
I can't.
Like,
It doesn't
any-
say.
like- Oh, okay. Well, do you have like a round estimate for each episode? You know, like kind of
No.
have like what they have with Family Guy.
Hold on. HBO released full-length trailer of Game of Thrones season 8 with a $90 million budget
90 million?
for the season of 8 episodes.
Either way, that's insane. All that money.
$90 million dollars.
And you couldn't remove a coffee cup, you lazy fucks. This is why I like watching older stuff, because when there's an issue back then, they probably couldn't remove it.
And there's also the matter of like very strict time and budget, of especially considering like
Yeah, exactly.
and also
I love how the
different
first
time.
episode of Gavin had less issues. I love how the first episode of Gavin had less visual issues than both the first episode of Halo and that episode of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Good God. I can't believe we had
I
to.
I'd rather watch him ride the Siberian into that stupid black hole multiple times. You saw how rough that was. Rather than see that stupid cup on a table.
Yeah.
Yo, dude, I wonder if the coffee cup ever comes back as a character, you know? And ascend the Iron Throne, dude.
Let's continue.
As I'm bracing
Okay.
for
Well,
a
hold
really
on, I'm doing a thing real quick.
Alright.
Speak, like, fill the dead air, bro.
I just can't believe how bad the errors in these new bloody shows are. It's just like, these are massive and colossal. Complete fuck-ups. How did they get past the fucking QA testers? How did the script get past anybody? Anybody. This is
Don't know.
like,
Honestly,
like
cannot tell you.
these people, the people in the show, don't act like humans. They don't. In fact, human is the last word I'd describe any of the characters in this show with. Good God.
You see. Yeah, no, it just will not allow me to attempt to change the. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna be watching a stock, this images going by. It's not even playing the video for me.
Hmm. Yeah, what's worse is that, like, I'd rather have a body actor be in the suit and hear Steve Down's voice than have an actual
Yeah, like honestly, that would have been better.
and then have an actual actor be in the suit, because, like, here's the thing.
It's funny. I'm sorry. I thought you were done.
No, I'm not done yet.
Sorry.
His acting is honestly fucking dog shit. Is really bad.
He looks like an extra from Brother Where Art Thou.
Hmm. This show gives Halo a bad name, and Halo has been given.
I love how the guy who even played as Master Chief just doesn't look like he has any muscle. Like last time I saw it, he just looks weak and small. Isn't like that one chick taller than him too?
I think so. Maybe.
How? How?
Like, wouldn't you hire a 7-foot roided out black guy to play Master Chief in the suit over
Go for it.
some white guy? Like,
yeah,
like
I feel like race changing John wouldn't be that big of an issue because we only actually see him once.
And ideally, you wouldn't have to see his face at all, ever.
Exactly.
Like,
you just have to get somebody with a really deep voice.
yeah, it's super easy.
I wonder if they'll ever have a Duke Nukem show.
I hope
That'd be
not.
disgusting.
I hope not.
These alien bastards are trying to take my women, and they're just like, "Oh my god, you misgendered me, Duke." It's like, "Fuck."
Yeah, it would honestly be great if it was like it just made fun of every show these days being pussyfoot and bullshit and dog shit and turdy.
Yeah. And turdy, wow.
Shut up.
Wow.
And
wow, your lingo is so strange.
And Duke's all like, "We don't need this massive budget. We got puppets."
Okay, let's get back to the video.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Puppets, wow, piss off.
What? They're great.
They're
Animatronics
weird.
and puppets.
You're strange.
Shut up.
I know they're great, but why would Duke have them, you weirdo?
No, I mean, like... Nah, don't worry about it.
Negative kickback to this. And I really don't think that that's necessary. So I've said enough of trying to damage limit the pushback. Let's get on with challenging a few points and articulating the arguments as to why I like the show and while I think the hate
is unjustified.
Fuck you.
Listen, you do not get brownie points. You don't get brownie points for using the Peaky Blinders.
Fuck you. You don't get brownie points thinking you're based
Hold on, what exactly did he say? I was reading something. Repeat what he said.
Pushback. Let's get on with challenging a few points and articulating the arguments as to why I like the show and while I think the hate
is unjustified.
Okay. Well, he said he thinks it, and with that one, he can think that and not be incorrect. I mean, he can't be incorrect on that one, but still, fuck you.
Fuck you, you fucking pussy, for censoring the fucking
Okay,
Peaky Blinders.
Wait, hold on. Is that what was over his mouth?
Yeah, it was literally... You literally heard it bleeped out.
Dude, you can... Wait, was it bleeped out?
Yeah, it was.
Hold on, play it again, because I think I've just seen that scene so much that it just plays normally in my head.
Get on with challenging a few points and articulating the arguments as to why I like the show and while I think the hate
is unjustified.
Oh my god, it was! because like, when I just heard him, like, I guess it just instantly, like, my brain just didn't hear the beep. It just goes, oh, look, it's the guy from Peaky Blinders. God, I can't remember his name right now.
Yeah, this is stupid. This is stupid bitch.
God, he's one of my favorite characters too, and I can't remember his name. But then again, I haven't watched it in like a month.
Yeah.
Which I really do need to do. Anyway, yeah, let's go.
I couldn't help it. I had to throw that in there. A little bit of a tension relief. Anyway,
You didn't have
first
to.
up, I want to address
How was that?
this.
Time out. How was that tension relief? When he yells that scene is heavy as all fuck. What do you mean tension relieving?
It's,
You don't just throw him up there and so, oh, this is a tension releaser. My God, every time he's on screen, there is no tension release.
Installation. What the fuck do I call it?
Even when he's trying to make jokes.
You know what? I'm just gonna call you flat out ingrate. Ingrate.
No, calm down. You said, listen, we don't insult the people. We insult their issues.
Right.
God, what
right.
was his name?
Ins-
You have Google. Look it up, because I'm thinking the Irishman from Peaky Blinders.
We'll worry about it later. Installation.
Yeah, they'll probably watch them once.
You're a fucking imbecile. And you probably only use fucking the Halo fan wiki to get all your information about the fucking lore videos that you do. God.
Nonsensical argument.
You see that quote? I'm gonna read it out. The right
I don't see it. I'm
quote
out.
unquote, the writers didn't even look at the game or lore. They aren't fans of the games, so they're in no position to make a TV series. This is at best a fanfiction and at worst an abomination, and definitely not Halo. Sounds like a bitch is trying to strawman some people.
Is that straw manning?
Well, it's definitely
Rewinded a bit. I was out of the player. I'm sorry.
right.
I'm handling something right now.
I couldn't help it. I had to throw that in there. A little bit of a tension relief. Anyway, okay, so first up, I want to address this nonsensical argument. The writers didn't even look at the game or lore. They aren't fans of the game, so they're in no position to make a TV series. This is, at best, a fan fiction. At worst, it is an abomination and definitely not Halo.
I will give you a
How is it not an argument? Stop. How is it not an argument? No, shut up. I'm speaking now. I have the stick. It's mine.
Alright.
How is that not an argument? You literally didn't look at the source material for anything except for like a small sliver of its universe. And you didn't even pull a story from that. You literally read some different stories about different characters and you thought, let's slap Master Chief over this. Because aren't most of the books not even Master Chief related?
The only book that there's only a handful of books that are about Master Chief himself. Chief among them.
I'm assuming they read all the books.
Chief among them, The Fall of Reach.
Okay.
Or words to that effect. Well, this was inspired by a quote taken out of context from an article on Variety where showrunner Stephen Kane said, "We didn't look at the game. We didn't talk about the game."
That's not taken out of context. In fact, didn't they drive this point home? Didn't they reference it again?
Well,
On top of that, you can tell they didn't look at the games, right? Like, the only thing that from the games is the sounds of the guns, right?
No, not even that. Not even that. The closest thing that we have to anything from the games is the sound of the energy shield recharge. That's it.
Yeah,
That
but I feel like the only reason they added that was just because, like, what would this sound like? Oh, let's look at the game this one time.
They didn't even get the fuck.
So,
They
this
didn't
isn't a-
even show the recharge flare.
This isn't an argument. this isn't an argument. A thing taken out of context by the creator that said we did not use the game as an influence. You have no standing. No, stop it. Stop it.
Well, he's
You
actually gonna.
have no
He was
standing.
actually about to extrapolate on this point, so let's give him a moment.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He's not. He's not gonna do it very well though.
We talked about the characters and the world, so I never felt limited by it being a game. This quote fed speculation. They didn't bother learning about Halo, but this just isn't true. What is meant by this quote is that in order to build a TV adaptation that actually works, referencing a different medium such as a game, and the way storytelling is performed and how characters and objectives and stories are articulated in an active manner through the player's interaction just wouldn't work for the more passive viewing experience of a TV series.
Problem with that,
What?
it
Stop.
can.
What the fuck do you even mean? What do you mean? The storytelling of a video game. Here's the thing, bro. You can still make an adaptation of one of the books and still have stuff from the games. Because you know why? Because that is the most visual representation that the books pulled from. That is the biggest part of any of this franchise. And you chose to pull from the smallest part of it. The only reason they know what the armor looks like is because they had to look it up. And it's probably on the cover of the stinking
at
book.
at best, I reckon they were forced to use the most current-looking version of the Master Chief.
I'm just glad they didn't use the one from 4. The armor is growing on me, but it just doesn't. It didn't. I don't know. I feel like it was too early to have an armor that looked like that.
If, in honesty, the Halo 4 armor looks more like the Halo 1 armor. Well, a fucked-up version of the Halo 1 armor, but still.
Dude, I hate Halo 5 models. The fingers are so fat. Everything on it's so chunky, and I hate
Everything in Halo 5 looks so
no.
fucking rubbery.
So,
Halo
objectives
4,
can't be...
how does Halo 4, a game from 2012, look better than Halo 5? A game from 2015, on an Xbox One. The same
People
hardware that
focusing on
runs
style.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Well, I feel like it's style over graphics, right? Because that's why like Mario 64 is still around and being played because the style of it. The graphics aren't that great, but the style. See, that's what stays. That's the mainstay. Style.
Yeah, but here's the thing: Halo 4
Anyway,
is aiming for realism and achieves
Yeah.
more realism than Halo 5, and it looks better too. Graphically speaking, the art style is still kind of rubbish. Let's continue.
no, because I'm not done.
Oh.
He said that games cannot convey objectives. The Last of Us, or any of these other like games that are basically interactive movies. So no, your argument is bullshit. And yes, you can still do it through the lens of a FPS.
Metal Gear has been doing
But
this
he
since
uses-
1998.
Exactly. Hold on, rewind it just a little bit. I want to hear what he said again. I want to hear what he said again.
What is meant by this quote is that in order to build a TV adaptation that actually works, referencing a different medium such as a game, and the way storytelling is performed and how characters and objectives and stories are articulated in an active manner through...
Okay. Sorry. Every time I hear it, like there's just things that stick out to me. You not using the medium of a game. Castlevania. I'm sorry. Castlevania Season 1 and 2 were great. Season 3 and 4, they need to be covered. I need to watch them a lot more and actually pull them apart, but that is a game where a man goes and kills Dracula. That's it. And they have added in so many different stuff from different parts of the franchise, including the PS2 games, after the fact of Part 3. Way after the fact. Decades after. And they figured out how to actually sew them into the anime, and it was really good. So, again, that's a load of horse shit. I feel like you're only making this point because you're trying to it's fucking justified. Sorry, I can't do his voice.
It's because he
I feel like
wants
he's trying to
It's
justify
because he feels bad for the big.
My brain's dying.
It's because he
No,
feels
my
bad
brain's
for the
dying.
fucking corporation. You know what I think? You know what I think? I think this man is a communist with corporate backing.
Calm down. Jesus Christ, Soul.
Maybe
I think this man's a communist because he likes the Halo show. Fuck off.
Here's the thing. The Halo show has commie bullshit.
It does have commie bullshit?
Yes, it does have commie bullshit.
Well, that's not surprising. The way the writing is going. But no, what I was talking about was, he's trying to justify a quote made by a dude who didn't really think about what he was talking about, but turned out it was actually true. And he's just trying to go, but no, it's still good, even though they didn't pull from the heaviest medium they have for the franchise. You know? It's pathetic, really.
Hey, to this day,
You're
Halo
trying
2 has the...
this.
To this day, Halo 2 still has the best Halo story. And
A lot of people say it's 3. A lot of people say Halo 2 isn't that good because it's Rush.
No, Halo
Give me
2
Rush.
still has the best story. The Arbiter's Redemption...
In your opinion?
No, the Arbiter's Redemption is fucking brilliant.
Okay.
The actual gameplay is a little bit rough. That's the rush part. The story is fucking beautiful.
Okay. I haven't played it in God knows how long, so I can't actually speak on its how good the story was. But I will take your word for it because I trust you.
Thank you.
But no, this guy is literally just making up crap to justify a quote. And he's like, oh, well, they couldn't pull from the games because it's video games. Burr. That's all it was.
That's like saying a movie couldn't pull from a book because the book is only pages.
Well, no, that's the thing. That's what he's arguing. He's like, oh, well, the book actually has a point A to point B story through pages and words instead of playing a first-person shooter game. So, you can make movies out of books more than you can video games.
You can easily make a
bullshit like
movie
that.
out of a video game. All you have to do is replace all the bits that are gameplay with action scenes.
I have a question. What about cartoons that are based on video games? What about the Mario show? What about the Sonic shows, huh?
There's
What about
like
them?
three
They're based
different...
on video
There are
games.
3 Sonic shows from the 90s.
Yeah.
Only one
Again,
of
the
them is that...
Castlevania anime.
Sorry.
These are all platformers.
Only
These are all
one of...
platformers. And
Unfortunately, only one of the Sonic shows is...
thank you for stepping on my point.
Sorry.
No, you go fuck yourself.
Let me speak for a moment. Unfortunately, only one of the Sonic shows from the 90s is particularly good, but it's still pretty good.
Well, no. The point is that they still made a story out of the games that they were pulling from.
Yeah,
This
and there was
didn't even
also
pull from
like
the
a
games, and it's barely a functional story.
There was also like a whole lot of story that they developed for the manuals. Not only that, but 2 different versions based on where you came from. You know, so like, if you're looking at the Japanese version, whole different story to what the Western version had.
Yeah, but still, regardless, there's multiple examples of things pulling directly from video games that have had a modicum of success, be it good or bad.
Hell!
So
Hell.
you saying that you're going to step on my point again, aren't you?
No, you speak first.
Good. Fuck, I can't remember what I was thinking about. Thanks. Go on. Go say what you were saying.
Wreck-It Ralph. The first Wreck-It Ralph movie.
Wreck-It Ralph wasn't an actual video game, dude.
No, I know, but it celebrates gaming in general. is
Okay, but that's not really, that doesn't fit any of this argument because they're talking about pulling directly from a video game to make a story. Not, oh, look at video games.
a good point.
Wreck-It Ralph is not a good example.
My bad.
But no, you have all these things that they pulled from games, so why couldn't Halo?
It's very simple. They're envious that video games have become have eclipsed movies as the most successful thing.
That wouldn't make sense, because if they were envious, they wouldn't even make it into a show in the first place. What you just said made no sense.
Here's the thing: they are. They actually are. These.
Okay, then why would they make a show out of the game?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
Well, no, the books, rather. Okay, then why'd you say it? If they went against what your point was...
Hollywood just,
Anyway, let's continue the video.
generally has no respect for games.
Manner through the player's interaction just wouldn't work for the more passive viewing experience of a TV series. The show writers went on a lore boot camp where they learned all about the deep, rich narrative of the Halo franchise.
It really doesn't show. It really doesn't show.
No, it really doesn't. It just really doesn't.
Also,
Let's continue.
Also, he says that, as I quit it in about 5 days. That's the worst possible time frame we could have picked. Like, ideally, you'd learn everything you can over the course of months, studying it for months,
Wait.
if not years.
Yeah, 5 days? Are you insane? That's... You can't even do that for... No, just...
There's this one guy...
For example, if you spend...
There's this one guy who read all the Halo books over the course of almost a year. And he did it, you know, for a big video, basically, like, summing up the entire story of each of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, that's somebody you want to hire, you know? But, like, no, you get these people that spend 5 days trying to read all the books. So there's gaps in knowledge for some people, and there aren't for others. That had to have been hell to try to write with. Like, no, that didn't happen. It's like, no, it was in this book. Oh, well, I didn't get that far. It's like, okay, then. Well, then it just becomes arguing.
Yeah.
Ryan, are you still on the call?
No, he's not. Oh, Ryder is in the call. Yeah.
Yeah, I said Ride.
Yeah.
God, my phone is
Rod.
dying already. Ah.
a moment and watch the cutscenes, and only the cutscenes, from any of the games, and watch it as if you don't have any knowledge of the game or its storyline at all. Practically none of it makes sense.
Go fuck yourself, you ingrate.
I didn't even hear what he said. Calm down. Bad as thinking Raiden.
Narrative of the Halo franchise. I mean, for example, if you spend a moment and watch the cutscenes, and only
Play?
the cutscenes from
It is.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Line connection is just ass somehow.
So did you get that?
No, I actually didn't. Just tell me what he said. It'd be a lot easier.
He said something to the effect of, if you took only the cutscenes and the cutscenes alone, and watched them in sequence, without any gameplay to provide context, it would not make any sense.
What? Repeat that for me, because I think my brain tried to kill itself. What?
The show writers went on a lore boot camp
I'm also trying to do another
learned
thing, so that's another reason.
Just wait a
all
sec.
about the deep, rich narrative of the Halo franchise.
Alright, are you paying attention to this right now?
No, hold on. Our link... Discord does something really weird with links. Like, if you try to share the same link again, it will share, like, all the stuff in under the video. It's really dumb.
Right.
Hold on. Give me a second. Okay. Sorry.
I mean, spend a moment and
Taking
watch
care of
the
all things.
cutscenes, and only the cutscenes, from any of the games, and watch it as if you don't have any knowledge of the game or its storyline at all. Practically none of it makes sense.
Okay, that's how the game starts, moron. The game starts with a cutscene. You know nothing.
Yeah, but it's talking
That's how
like,
every game
it's
starts.
talking like throughout the entire game.
No, you can piece together. Okay,
You can
So here's the
assume
thing.
based off
if
context
that's all
in
you
the
see.
the cutscenes are supposed to
Yeah,
provide
like-
and bookend things. Provide
Well, see, yeah, that's
context
the
and
thing.
bookend
There-
gameplay segments.
Uh-huh.
It's the
The thing with
cutscenes
that-
are the bridge of the story.
The thing about that is that yes, there would be things missing because you wouldn't be playing through the game. However, you could still at least piece together the base of the story. God, this guy is just making weird arguments for why they didn't use the games, and it's really, to be honest, unhealthy.
Yeah. Like I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
even know if
Yeah,
this guy.
I don't
honestly
say that.
don't. I honestly don't think he's a fan of the games. I'm starting to think
Okay,
that.
calm down. Calm down. You were jumping to like really big conclusions today. It's irritating.
Yeah.
Just because you don't like the video and you're really hating on the dude himself, it's really unprofessional.
Right.
These are the passive storytelling elements of the game, but the vast majority of the game is told through active interaction.
Okay, so why can't you use that? Why can't you use that? Please tell me.
You could easily just replace any of the gameplay segments with action scenes.
Yeah, yeah, you could literally do that. Like, you could make a scene with the Halo run, where you're trying to get back to the autumn. Or wait, no, is that in part 2?
No, that's in part 1.
The one where you're trying to go through and... Okay. Yeah, you could easily have that, and that would be fantastic. But, oh no, it's not in the book, so we're never going to see it. Ever. Because, Soul, it's an action scene in the game, so we can't use it by his metrics.
Apparently. Even though it is one of the most iconic points in the games.
Yeah, but no, dude, we can't use it, Doug. Because video games can't tell stories like movies can. Star Wars.
The bulk of the context to the story is told through the gameplay.
Come on, I'm not losing connection, and the thing is still slow.
The point of hold on,
My God.
the point you mentioned, the video games can't tell stories like movies can, is one of the worst points I've ever
I
heard.
didn't make that point. He did.
I know, but it's one of
I
the
didn't-
worst points I've ever heard in my life. Here's the thing: video
Yeah.
games can have told richer stories than many movies.
With a lot,
Most
with a
movies,
lot
in
more
fact.
endings. Yeah.
Yeah. You could get a lot more story out of something like Fallout 1 than you could out of hundreds of
Chrono-
movies.
Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger has like what 30 endings.
My god, that's a lot of endings.
I'm probably paraphrasing,
Yeah.
but I know the thing has like a shit ton of endings.
Let's continue.
But Jesus
That
Christ.
wouldn't work for a full TV adaptation.
Okay, can you rewind it just a wee bit because we have been pausing him a little bit too much in between his points.
Bulk of the context
No, a little bit more.
are the passive
Thank you.
storytelling elements of the game, but the vast majority of the game
What do you mean passive storytelling? Like what? You mean like scenes of downtime where they're actually talking and stuff?
I think it's
You can easily add that in.
I think it's talking like just watching it play.
Yeah, that's not what a first-person shooter is.
Hmm.
See, that's the thing, right? You could pull the downtime from the books and still have all the stuff from the games. You can still do that.
You could pull the
But you didn't.
downtime from the fucking games.
Well, there isn't much downtime in the games either.
It's largely cutscenes, but still.
No, that's still not downtime. The cutscenes are still action most of the time.
Not through Halo 1 to 3.
Well, fine. The cutscenes enter action most of the time. I think what he means by downtime is more of characters actually just sitting around and talking.
Right.
Yeah.
Is told through active interaction. The bulk of the context to the story is told through the gameplay. That wouldn't work for a full TV adaptation.
You say that. You say, oh, it wouldn't work because it's action-oriented. That's not an argument. You have to give me more than that. You have to give an actual, like, you have to give a steel man. You have to give a complete, like, airtight argument for that. But you just don't have it.
Duke ES1 says howdy.
Hello, Duke. Welcome to our show.
Hello.
Oh, that's
But
cool.
no, he just doesn't have an argument.
Yeah.
He's just pulling things out of his ass. He's like, oh, well, you see, the game has action. The books have more downtime where the people talk outside of combat. So therefore, we must pull from the books more. It's stupid. It is stupid.
Yeah.
It's quite an ignorant statement to have.
And not only that,
Because
but
again, he doesn't even back it up. He just says it won't work. He just says, oh, it will not work. Again, he just doesn't back up what he says.
not only that,
Like people we know.
but the action scenes, but like the cutscenes for games make not only way more sense, but are hundreds of times cooler to watch. Like Captain Keyes loading his fucking Needler is the coolest shit I've ever seen. In his speech to the Marines as
Okay, that's that's a little much. Oh dang, he got upset. No,
sorry, what happened?
I thought you got upset. I said it's a little too much, and I thought you hit your mic.
No, I'm fine. I was just saying, like, the scene where Chief breaks Captain Keyes out and a bunch of other Marines is really good. It's a really good scene.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But yeah, let's continue the
yep,
video.
yep.
We're only 7 minutes in.
The article actually goes on to say one of the major sticking points
Rewind a bit because we paused it while I was talking.
that wouldn't work
Thank
for
you.
a full TV adaptation. The article actually goes on to say one of the major sticking points with the failed movie adaptation, which, if you remember, was meant to be done by Weta Studios and Neil Blomkamp, he went on to do District 9, was actually reportedly Microsoft's rigid fealty to the game's backstory. So the operative reason we never really got a movie was because of the attempt of sticking too closely to the game's narrative.
No.
What?
Yeah, no, that's retarded.
What? Sticking too close to the game's narrative so where the movie wouldn't work. I'm sorry, but if you told me, like, you could make a Lord of the Rings trilogy just out of part 1. No, actually, no, you could probably just make 2 movies, but still.
It's genuinely retarded.
Oh my god. My brain just can't. I can't. I just. Oh my god.
Funtime Drawing
So,
says
the only thing.
says yo.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. So,
Hello.
all that he's done for 7 minutes is say that he didn't want to make the video. he didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings, and didn't show any of these arguments that he was talking about at all. Because you'd think you'd screenshot something, you know. You have the ability, you have the power, screen cap, screenshot, whichever. And then proceed to say, oh, well, there's a reason why the games wouldn't work, because they are full of action. On top of that, the movie would not have worked because of Halo game. Too close. That's all this has been said. That's all that has been said.
Here's the thing.
There is no airtight argument. You are 7 minutes in, and you should already have me hooked, but I just want to leave. I want to go away. I don't want to listen to you anymore. But I'm going to, because I'm a professional.
Yeah. Even if we genuinely hate you now.
Okay, you say I don't hate anybody just because of what they think. You thinking, don't add me into your weird fantasies, you freak.
I
But
do not like you very much, Installation 00.
there you go. God, you always tell me to be civil.
You have grown to be quite an idiot.
I have, haven't I?
No, the other guy, you fucking ingrate.
Look, see, I was right all along.
Let's continue.
Oh my god. Hey, I'm gonna get. No, time out. I'm gonna take a piss break.
Alright, same.
I've been drinking water like a madman today. I will be
need a piss
right
break
back.
too. Right, you hold the air.
Okay. We will be back in a few. We actually really do need a BRB screen. We will be right back in 5. Ow! I hit my foot.
Alright, I'm back. What's going on?
What's up, ladies? I'm back.
Hello, bitches.
What's up?
I need...
Don't call me that. I'll cry.
Okay, bitch.
No. Before we start again, I'm gonna.
I just needed a little bit of water. The throat is really dry. I should be drinking more. Anyways, let's get into it.
Hold on. I'm not in the watch together right now.
Okay.
I'm dealing with stuff again. Hold on, give me a second.
No worries.
I'm sorry, okay? I help people.
No
with their
worries! You're gonna be okay! You're gonna be okay!
You're gonna be alright!
Everything is gonna be fine!
Shaking the person so hard that their neck snaps because of whiplash. You're gonna be fine! Snap!
Man, after this, I can't believe we can actually be watching a good thing.
Yeah, dude, it did it again. Like, I was about to send a link to the episode. to a friend of mine, because he was texting me, he goes, "Hey, I heard you were live," and I was like, "Yeah, you want a link?" And it just, yeah, it gave like the description. It gave everything in the description. It didn't give the link anymore.
Hmm.
That's strange.
Hmm.
I've been told that in the comics, the Punisher is like... He's just devoted solely to the cause of removing criminals from existence.
In the original comics, yeah. In the new comics, he's just trying not to kill people anymore.
What? Why?
Which I don't know about you.
You mean to be
Yeah.
Batman?
The original, well, okay, the creator of Punisher says, but there is no place for the Punisher in a modern society. I don't know about you, but a guy who kills pedophiles, big one-up in my book, you know?
I would say there's plenty of room for that kind of person.
Yeah, there's absolutely enough room.
In fact, not only that, but I reckon he would make his own room. If you know what I
Exactly.
mean.
Yeah, he'd clear out some space, you know?
Oh my god, our humor is so dark. Oh, this is great.
Yeah. No, it's not really dark. It's just the death of pedophiles.
Mm,
This is what everybody should stand for.
yeah. Yeah.
But then again, nowadays there's way too many of these stinking kids that look like they're 30, making dudes think that they're 30 and going, "Oh God, you touched me," and then they're labeled as a pedophile. That's an actual like epidemic right now. Apparently.
Also, apparently, Punisher is like...
But anyway, let's not get too derailed.
I
What
was
were
just
you gonna
about to say that Punisher now wears an Oni skull instead of a regular skull.
Yeah, because apparently a bunch of bad cops were using it.
Okay.
Which, okay, listen. There's a big listen. Gonna give you some information here, right? There's always going to be bad people, regardless if they're on the side of the law or not. So fucking deal with it.
Hmm. Unfortunately, we don't have a real Punisher.
Mm. The funny thing is, we probably did have one, but they just didn't talk about it.
Probably. They don't want to
Yeah.
promote that kind of behavior.
Yeah. Speaking of, well, actually, no, we're not going to talk about that project until it's actually done,
Yeah.
fixed. Anyway, let us continue with the death of brain cells. Let's go.
Yeah, let's kill our brain cells.
And as a consequence, not allowing the Halo experience to translate to a different medium without its inevitable bottlenecks due to the fundamental differences in the way the mediums articulate a story.
Okay, but I don't know if you knew, but yeah, a book and a video game articulate story differently. Congratulations, you've learned like the basics of fucking, I don't know. God damn it. What? I'm sorry. Is anybody else's brain just died because of that sentence?
Yeah. Yeah.
What the hell? What the hell?
It
So now he's
it's
saying
like...
that the only reason that the games get motherfucker. I will let you speak.
Thank you, because I did speak before you did.
You're not welcome. Listen, you did, but
Yeah.
I stepped on you like you stepped on me.
Okay, I don't care. In this case, it would be like someone adapting a book. Actually, now that I think about it, how many people would be pissed off if someone adapted a book and made it different from what the actual book was?
Dark Tower.
Yeah. Like, didn't Wolf do a massive video over how much the Dark Tower adaptation sucks?
I don't know. Did he?
He did.
Either way. Okay, then why did you ask?
I was just consulting my brain audibly.
Anyway, but yeah, I get what you mean. It's just,
It's unacceptable.
yeah, like this entire video, like what's irritating is that he's just like, well, they couldn't pull from the video games in the first place. because they are action. Okay.
He's just so condescending.
Yeah, well, dude, he opened it up with, I didn't want to make this video. Dude, that is instantly condescending.
And he just sounds like really smug. There's this like this aura of smugness I'm hearing in the back of his throat. This is like, I'm superior.
Well, he's got that like that wounded rabbit voice going on.
That probably helps it.
Yeah, it's like, I didn't want to make this video. And, oh my god, the hate is unjustified. Even though they're backing up their claims, it's unjustified. No.
Yeah, well, this video was unjustified. But then again, if it wasn't made, we wouldn't be making content over it.
Jesus Christ. Okay, let's continue.
Yep.
Onwards from this, it was said that while
Rewind
the
it just
show,
a bit.
without its inevitable bottlenecks due to the fundamental differences in the way the mediums articulate a story. Onwards from this, it was said that while the show would draw heavily from the mythology, it would chart its own separate storytelling path, similar to how Marvel Studios pulls from thousands of Marvel comics to create the distinct Marvel Cinematic Universe. The Halo TV series exists in what 343 is calling the Silver Time.
Okay, that is fine.
In
But-
theory. In theory.
But
Because here's the thing.
hold on. Mother, hey.
Let me explain this right
No.
now.
Fine. Fucking step all over
Thank
me. Whatever.
you. Here's the thing.
No, you're not welcome.
Marvel and DC alike have hundreds of continuities throughout the years. Their continuity beyond that is also incredibly inconsistent over the course of what? 80 years? 80 years.
Almost 90 now.
Yeah. They've been doing comics since, like, before World War II.
That old?
Yeah.
Yeah. Captain America stuff.
Wow.
Halo.
Well, here's.
No, you go.
What I was gonna say earlier before you kicked me in the teeth there a little bit, was that you can make a completely different continuity, yes, but when you are still pulling core stuff, like, you still have to keep the core stuff, right? Again, like the armor being taken off by the characters, Chief's face being seen, and humans being in the fucking Covenant. There's an issue. I don't give a damn if it's another timeline, okay? Those are core things that, like, should not be removed, because for one, Master Chief, you never see his face. He barely talks, and he's not some fucking weirdo that argues with Cortana. There are no humans in the Covenant, because the Covenant sees the humans as a front to their religion. And they want them exterminated, okay? The eradication of a species, Warhammer style. That's what they want, okay? And yet you have a high-ranking human that one of the prophets has to sit and talk to? What the fuck?
The Covenant is supposed to be
but it's a
like the
different
Imperial
timeline.
Man.
Well, no. Let's be like Marvel, okay? Let's be like Marvel. Let's just pull random things out of our ass, and if people don't like it, let's say, oh, it's a different timeline. It's a different timeline. Therefore, it's better. It's good and kind.
Here's the thing,
It's really
though.
stupid.
Here's the thing.
Really lazy.
Here's the thing, though. Most of the Halo comics, at least the ones that are made by 343, are fucking garbage. Halo Escalation is some of the worst fucking comic writing I've ever seen in my life. I've only read.
When did we bring up the comics, though?
They brought up comics, so I'm gonna bring up the comics.
I didn't hear him bring up the comics.
Well, I'm gonna bring it up anyways. Halo Escalation is some of the worst fucking shit dribble I've ever seen. Don't read it.
Which one is that? I might have that in my collection. I just haven't read them yet.
Halo Escalation. It's basically Spawn 4's going around the galaxy hunting down Jul Dama and Catherine Halsey. It's supposed to continue the story of Spartan Ops. That game mode that nobody played and everybody hated because it was fucking garbage.
Yeah, but okay, just Jesus Christ.
But yeah, as you were saying.
I feel like it's just this lazy thing of just, oh, it's read from a different timeline, so any inaccuracies wouldn't make any sense. Haha, because it's a different written thing, and that's how we wrote it. It's like, okay, then how do you explain, like, the core things that, again, should not be messed with? The Covenant hat-liking humans. Why are they at war with humanity now, then, if humans are taking their side? Why do they just... I don't get it. See, here's the thing. With multiverse stuff, there are still things that you do not change, right?
There are some things that are supposed to remain the same throughout different continuities.
Yeah.
For instance,
Things should... Yeah.
For instance, Peter Parker is always a boy genius, effectively. Batman always loses his parents, except in some continuities. The ones where Thomas Wayne is Batman.
Yeah.
The Joker is always crazy. Harvey Dent is always Two-Face.
Well, yeah.
Poison Ivy is always an eco-terrorist. Most of the time. Victor Freeze's motivation is always tied to Nora Freeze. At least after.
Well, there are different multiverse things where they're not, but still, like the core motivation of an alien species to eradicate humanity, and you change it to, oh no. Wait, what even is their motivation? Do we know yet?
No, we don't. We don't even know what their proper motivation is. Like we've known what the motivation for the Covenant is since, like, even before Halo 1 released, because there was this little trailer demo showcase thing basically saying, where an elite said, Your destruction is the will of the gods, and we are their instrument.
Yeah.
So it was clearly religiously motivated. It was just unclear as to the actual specifics.
Again, humanity is a affront to their religion. Their whole thing is like, either you become one with us or don't.
Except the prophets have manipulated the Covenant into thinking that the humans are literally just fucking vermin.
Yeah. But okay, let's just get back to the video.
Yep.
Get back to it.
This is an interesting point. So many people have said, it's not Halo, it's a fan fiction, it's an abomination, it's this, it's that. How many times have we seen Batman reimagined from a comic book to games to movies to
That's the thing, though. They pulled from multiple things that are like the core character traits.
Yeah, and
Batman acts as Batman.
And there's another thing with
regardless
that.
If he's killed or not, he still acts like that. Hey, you're stepping on me.
Sorry.
He still acts like Batman. But Chief doesn't act like Chief. Chief takes his helmet off, speaks all the time. He's not a badass in this one until he puts that helmet on. When he takes it off, he's this weird, awkward, brother, where art thou extra.
May I for a moment?
Yes, that's all I was going to say.
Thank you. There's also a matter of, like, Batman has, like, hundreds of continuities to this point.
Exactly.
Yeah, same for Superman, Wonder Woman. Like, this is not the situation where there's one set continuity. Halo has one set major continuity. And the primary continuity is the games, with with the books being slightly less canon. They are still canon, especially the likes of, say, The Fall of Reach, which I would call core canon.
Mm-hmm. Dude, this guy's arguments just made me not even want to finish this episode. Jesus Christ.
I know.
Let's continue.
I know.
TV series, how many different incarnations of Batman and Bruce Wayne exist? And yet in all those variations, did any
They still act like Batman.
No,
They still act like Batman. Shut the fuck up.
look at the one to the far right. That's not even Bruce Wayne. That's Batman from That's the one from Beyond. That's Terry McGinnis.
Yeah, that's not even Bruce. Yeah.
And over here,
Yeah,
that's not even Bruce either. That's
No.
Azrael.
Oh yeah, that is Dark Knight. That's the
That's
crazy
sad.
man that has the Viking god in his
It's
head.
not Halo.
Yeah.
It's a fan fiction. It's an abomination. It's this, it's that.
I'm sorry, I still really do like that suit. It's just because like when I first got my first comics, it was one of the first Batman designs that I saw, other than the ones I saw in cartoons and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is the ancient secret code. Like when I was younger, because I didn't see it anywhere else, you know. And I was like, oh my god, ancient knowledge.
Ancient knowledge only.
Why is Batman like? I remember it plain as day, right? Dad brought in the box of comics. He sat a box in front of me, and that's one of the first ones I pulled out. I was like, oh my god, like this is Batman, and I was looking through, and I saw the face. I was like, oh, that's not Batman. He's blonde. And my dad plopped a comic in front of me, and you know which one it was?
What?
It was Bane with Batman over his knee.
Ah.
It was the one where he broke his spine, and I was like, why is he that large? Why is he that large? And my dad just looks at me dead in the eyes. He goes, Batman was broken, son. I was like, what? Jesus Christ. Like, that's the way to tell your son, like, Batman's entire spinal column was just fucking thrashed.
Yeah.
He was broken.
And because Batman is just that good, he fixed himself over the course of a while.
I mean, yeah. Dude, he had to beat the shit out of Azrael. He's like, I want to be Batman again. Azrael's like, no. He's like, okay. Bet.
Okay,
Shut
Bet,
up.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Anyway.
Yeah, let's continue.
How many times have we
Bruce
seen
be like,
Batman reimagined
No,
from
said
comic book
Bat.
to games to movies to TV series?
that's
How many
lame.
different incarnations of Batman and Bruce Wayne exist? And yet in
Okay. I'm sorry. We already said this point.
Yeah, I know. I
But
just had to
In
rewind it.
most, if not all of these, I know. If in all these, if most, if not all of these, God, I'm having a stroke because my brain's trying to cut the circulation. All these characters, like all these different versions of Batman, still act like Bruce. They still act like Batman. So what is the argument here?
The one on the far left is
Because
Thomas
Chief
Wayne.
doesn't act like
It's the Flashpoint Batman.
Yeah, I know. Oh wait, that is Papa Wayne.
Yeah. This guy's an idiot. I'm sorry, but this guy's an idiot. I really can't.
I feel like he just found an image and didn't even try to splice it. He just found, search up Batman characters, and then found like a weird collage of different versions from throughout the years.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right on that one. Let's continue.
all those variations, did any one of them ever get the flack that the Halo TV series has?
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
What? Rewind that a bit, because I think it cut out for me.
And Bruce Wayne
what?
exist? And yet in all those variations, did any one of them ever get the flack that the Halo TV series has?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they
Ben
did.
Affleck, actually, as funny as that play on words is, Ben Affleck's Batman was pretty bad.
And so was the one from Batman.
I'm not wearing hockey pants. That one was really bad. Nipples Batman was really bad.
The Batman
The
from
Adam
Batman
West
and
Batman,
Robin.
a lot of people thought was bad.
Adam,
Yeah, Batman and Robin, even though that one is the best, hands down.
Yeah. But here's the thing.
Everybody chill.
Adam West Batman is actually really great. He is really great because from the start it was developed as a comedy, and it's
Huh.
hilarious.
Start pounding, Joker. That lives in my head rent free now. Not even the like the first part of the quote. It's just start pounding, Joker, and him screaming.
Let's continue.
Sorry. So yes, no, they did. They did.
Yeah.
No, nowhere close.
What do you mean nowhere close? Do you know how much? Okay. This is some again. I'm gonna use this word a lot. Forgotten ancient knowledge and lore. Do you know how pissed people were when Bane broke Batman's spine and
They
he was
were
replaced with
fuming.
Azrael, a psychopath?
Everybody hated it.
Yeah, a psychopath with at the time we thought was a schizophrenic, but no, he just has like some kind of Celtic god or whatever it was in his head.
Yeah.
He
And
literally wears his suit is just the Crusade colors now.
even though like the story is actually really good, right?
Yeah, okay, regardless, but still, people still hated it, and you just saying, but no, without showing anything. This is the irritating part. Again, he didn't show the negative comments. He didn't show the negative flack of all these Batman things. You could have just looked up Batman throughout the years.
But you
I
didn't.
was like, oh my god, he didn't show anything. See, this is what I mean, like low effort content, low effort, because you don't actually sit and you don't do the research. But just do a long form video. That's all you need to do. I guarantee you, he's going to say, now this video is almost 50 minutes long, and this has gone for too long, so I'm going to go, or some bullshit like that. I guarantee you he's going to pull I could have said more, but my time is running out. Nobody is giving you a fucking time limit, you narc. Okay, let's continue. Dude, I just realized the Affleck Batman symbol is supposed to be the one from that really huge, like, roided out Batman.
Yeah.
I just realized that.
Everybody known that
That's
from the
funny.
start. It's supposed to
I
be an
didn't
adaptation.
notice it because I just didn't care.
It's supposed to be a sort of quasi-adaptation of Batman: The Dark Knight Returns.
The big buff one with the huge ass jaw.
Yeah.
The one that basically looks like Judge Dredd if he took, like, steroids again.
Yeah. But unfortunately, it fails in every single way. Hell,
Oh,
it doesn't
hey,
have it doesn't
I
even
didn't
have
know-
a scene
uh,
that it doesn't even have an iconic scene, which
yeah.
Dark Knight Rises had. The Dark Knight Rises recreated an iconic scene in the book, basically saying like, "Oh yeah, no worries, we gotta slow down because Batman's gonna take care of it for us." Even though this rookie cop is saying, "What the hell are we doing?" to this old grizzled cop.
Yeah, it's a weird thing that version of Batman, the Affleck Batman, has been doing it for so long, and yet we're just now hearing about him. You know,
Yeah.
it's weird. Like I feel like in the Man of Steel thing, you should have seen like an article, you know, about Superman, like Batman or something, or they should have talked about him. But anyway, regardless.
Yeah.
I didn't notice it because I just didn't care, and now that I have noticed it, I'm just upset.
So am I.
We should talk about something fun next time. Let's talk about Dredd.
Yeah. Well, we'll compare and contrast like 90s Dread movie and Carl Urban Dread.
Carl Urban Dredd is the best Dredd.
Yep.
He's not big enough, but I think they're just going for like the classic Dredd. Anyway,
He does a good enough job.
continue. Yeah, he does a really good job.
Yeah.
I mean, he's fantastic at it.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Ash Williams as a judge?
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh, hey, real quick. By the way, did you know Batman did used to kill?
Yeah.
Suck my dick.
Yeah.
The original
Really?
Batman killed.
Even though everybody
Huh?
has collectively agreed that Batman should not kill At least the main version that is current.
Hmm. Wait, did you play the video? Because it's just buffering for me right now.
No, it's paused.
Okay, right. What do you say?
I just said that was a cool with the Batman killing thing.
Yeah. There's so many people that say, "Oh, Batman never kills." Like the original version killed. So what? Does he just not kill anymore because?
Saying Batman never kills is dumb. Saying Batman shouldn't kill because of the no-kill rule.
Yeah, because of
another
all
thing.
the new versions don't kill. It's really stupid.
We're getting off track. Mikey Star 45 says, "Hey y'all, hello."
Hello. How are you doing, my friend? Sorry, we're very disorganized, especially with this stupid video.
Yeah.
My brain.
Yeah.
How many versions of Spider-Man have we
Hold
had?
on, I'm not in the.
Again,
thing yet. Sorry.
Andrew
a lot of people
Garfield
blowing up my
has.
phone. I should.
Andrew Garfield
Rewind it a
got a
bit.
lot of flack.
Hold on. Rewind it a bit for me. Thank you.
Halo
Thank you,
TV
thank you.
series has. No, nowhere close. How many versions of Spider-Man have we had? Again,
My God, it did it again! It just sat there and like buffered, and it just went to way past the argument. I'm really upset now.
He said, "How many versions have we had of Spider-Man?"
Oh, a lot of the versions, and a lot of them were shit.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Like that one, the white suit Spider-Man with the yellow eyes. Everybody hated that fucking thing. There's even a Ghost Rider Spider-Man, which I hate.
Hang
I
on.
hate it.
Hang on.
So there's just
There's
white
a
and
what?
blue Spider-Man. There's a version of Spider-Man with a flaming skull. It's supposed to be Ghost Rider. It's supposed to be one of the other spirits of vengeance. Yeah.
Hmm.
Jesus Christ. Yes, they did get a lot of flack. Like
Andrew Garfield
This is
got
so
an
easily
incredible.
looked up.
Andrew Garfield has gotten an incredible amount of flack for his depiction of Spider-Man in the Amazing Spider-Man movies. A lot of people hated him.
I think it was fine.
Yeah, he was fine enough. But I'm just spitting what.
No, as I remember it, I think he was fine.
I'm just spitting out what happened.
Yeah. Like, dude, do you know how many people were pissed when they saw like a pig version of Spider-Man? Or the one that was in medieval times, which is really stupid.
Even,
I'm sorry, medieval Spider-Man is dumb.
It's dumb, but it's great.
It's one of those great things in life you only see once.
Huh?
What? Right, what did you say?
The medieval time Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So it's one of those great things you only see one time in your life.
Medieval Spider-Man.
Thou art,
Oh,
thou art villain. I shall. I got nothing.
dude, they're like medieval. I've got nothing to say. Just punches him in the face. When you start running out of one-liners, you just beat a man to a pulp. And you just sit on his corpse, going, what to do? What's some new material? Dude, medieval like insults are really weak.
Yeah.
Like what like a direct translation from a medieval insult is "I am with my mother."
No.
Yeah, it's in a laser pig video. Go watch it.
No. The direct translation is I did your mother.
No, I thought it was my mother, as in like
No.
you saying hello, incest.
No.
I don't know. Dang it! I was watching it half asleep.
No,
I'll take
no.
the L on that one.
No, I have done by mother, which is I did your mom, basically.
Oh, okay. I did watch it at like 4 in the morning. So, yeah, I'll take the L on that one. I was wrong.
Yeah.
I was on the wrong. It was on the wrong side of history. Very wrong.
Let's continue.
Anyway, but yeah, let's continue. I'm just gonna keep reiterating on my points.
Cartoons, movies, games, TV series. How many versions of Superman, The Incredible Hulk, Thor, Iron Man,
Hang on.
Okay.
Spider-Man
Okay.
have we had? Again, comics,
Hang on, I need to double
cartoons,
take on that
movies,
Hulk.
games, TV series. How many versions of Superman?
Those are all the same version!
Yeah, those are. Oh my God! You're. They're all the same guy. They're all the same version. Okay, it would have been so easy to get a layout thing, right? Some kind of layout program, and just splice different images of the Hulk. You could have easily depicted the different versions. Like you could have went the movie Hulk, the newest movie Hulk, the Immortal Hulk, Red Hulk. You could have went Hulk 2009, but looks like
you could have done
of,
70s Hulk so easily.
Gremlin. 70s Hulk, Gray Hulk, fucking the old man, Monstro,
Original
or
comics Hulk?
Monster, or Monster, whatever it is. Yeah. Dude, Gray Hulk is really dark. Like, that's... Ugh. Professor Hulk? Dude, there's so many different Hulks you could do. You could do the one where Apocalypse got a hold of him.
Grey Hulk is great. He's literally just like, I'm a version of Bruce Banner who's just a gangster. A 1940s gangster.
Yeah. Well, it was a split personality disorder thing.
Yeah, I know.
It's a live... dude, like one of the old comics where the Bruce, Green Hulk and Grey Hulk are sitting there, and there's like some kind of woman in their head, and Grey Hulk's like, I don't want to die. It's like, oh my God.
Oh my God. Let's continue.
Incredible Hulk, Thor.
But no, like, what would... Oh, pause. I'm still not over this. Okay, there you go. There you go. You did something good. Look at you. Look at you. You found something different. Although I feel like this is a thumbnail to another video or some kind of BuzzFeed article.
Probably. I don't know, though.
But no, it's still irritating. Like, you could have easily... It would have taken you a handful of seconds to do this. To just make a little layout thing. I do it all the time for when I'm doing my sprite work for Dragon Ball stuff. I'm just making lists of crappy little fan transformations. I just put them into layout things as a checklist. It takes me like 5 minutes to do. That's it. Less than 5. And the only reason I'm doing it is because it's a personal challenge to myself. But still, you're lazy. You're a lazy fuck.
Yeah, you're actually really lazy. I can't believe this guy
you know what? To be fair, he didn't want to make this video. Didn't want to make it.
I can't believe this guy is asking.
We cannot judge so harshly when a man doesn't want to do the video that he is currently putting all of the effort to edit and everything, but no effort to actually back up his arguments.
I cannot believe that this guy is asking for money. Because this guy has a Patreon.
Speaking of Patreon, our viewers, did anybody say anything?
Yeah, let me check.
Yeah, we gotta keep an eye on
Mikey
that.
Star says, doing okay for the most part. That's good. That's really
Hell
good.
yeah. Hell yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm digging the shoulder floof for Thor. I'm digging it.
That's from the 70s Hulk show.
Dude, I am digging the shoulder floof. Like, I always love that aesthetic for, like, this fur.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of fur.
I love it.
Anyway, let us continue.
Yes.
Or Iron Man.
Half of those are the same version. Just rendered differently.
Wait, hold on. One of them is just a color change. One of them is just literally a color swap. That's a Photoshop, because the what I call the bullet armor, the first armor for Iron Man. There was no red variant like that I know of.
Yeah, there was. I don't think there was.
Dude, again, you could have had so many different iterations and versions. Heck, you could have even put Ironheart up there. You know, one that everybody had a problem with because it was just a small
You
child
could
that
put
broke into
War
a
Machine on
Stark
there.
tower.
You could put War Machine on there. You could have put fucking...
War Machine is an Iron Man, though. But yeah, I get what you mean.
You could have put, Silver... What's it called? Silver Centurion. Silver Centurion.
Oh yeah, Silver Centurion, the Iron Patriot.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's.
Wasn't Iron Patriot
continue.
Norman Osborn in the comics?
I cannot remember at all.
Marvel characters, DC characters, even away from this, different...
So, okay, I don't get what you're getting at by this one. You said different versions of Marvel and DC characters, right? So you got Yellow Flash, which is a completely different character. That's not a different version. That is just another dude. You have Lucifer, right above Golden Superman, which is just his own human person being. You have Golden Superman, which is a different version of Superman, which stayed in the sun for too long. You have I'm thinking that the dude above Lucifer, in the same row as Superman, is that one human that is just a god. He isn't a god, but he has at the level of some stupid crap.
Yeah.
The Anti-Monitor at the very bottom middle, that looks like Death.
That is... I can't remember his name. He was important, but I can't remember his name.
It's like the Reaper or something.
Something like
He's
that.
pissed off. It's like, you people keep coming back to life? I'm fucking sick of it.
Yeah.
You're mine! Dude, that would actually be hilarious. If just Death manifested, he's like, okay, enough! You people have died 50 times over! Get in the fucking box!
I'm gonna make a comic of that. I'm gonna make a comic of that.
Get in the fucking box! Superman! He's like, oh no. You've died 4 times, get in the fucking box!
And then in the middle we just have a straight up, like, there's only one
Yeah,
version...
you just have Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, there's only one version of him. We don't talk about the Watchmen
there's
TV
only
show.
one Dr. Manhattan. The TV show was cancer.
Yeah, we don't talk about it.
But no, again, he's using things that doesn't really bolster his point, like, at all. Different versions of these characters. No. Like, these are all the originals. Or at least...
Kinda.
I mean, by that standard, you could probably rewrite them, I guess. I guess that's what he means. But I'm pretty sure that the Anti-Monitor hasn't changed since they have introduced him.
Yeah.
Nor has Lucifer, or that dude above him, can't remember his name, or Death, or, well, Superman has changed a lot. Fucking Man of Steel.
Yeah.
Okay,
Reverse Flash
let's
hasn't changed too much.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
versions or reimaginings of Star Trek.
You do?
Okay, but with time out. Star Trek are different series that...
They're all one continuity, besides the animated show.
Yeah, they're all one continuity, different generations. It's like Kamen Rider or Super Sentai, or for you Americans, Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Oh, I am an American. Oh God, I'm filthy. But no, what? Let's rewind a little bit back to where he was showing the Batman, because we keep pausing too much. God, he just keeps contradicting him. Well, not contradicting.
No, nowhere close. How many versions of Spider-Man
He answered me.
have
Oh
we
no.
had? Again, comics, cartoons, movies, games, TV series. How many versions of Superman, The Incredible Hulk, Thor, Iron Man, Marvel characters, DC characters, even away from this, different versions or reimaginings of Star Trek, Star Wars, Warhammer...
Whoa! There has only been one Star Wars.
One film continuity of Star Wars.
Yes.
In the comics, there have been what-if stories.
Yes.
But Warhammer. I feel like that should burn more. Warhammer, there is literally only one continuity. I mean, if you're talking about Old World, but that's a completely different universe.
40K has one continuity, and it is set in stone.
It has... Yeah, it is set in stone. It will not change. That is, unless Games Workshop gets
It
bored.
will only change if 50k happens.
50k. Fuck your 40k. I'm adding 30k. Well, no, 30k is an actual event. 50k. Let's go. But no. What does he mean? Like, what about all these different series? Are they getting as much hate as Halo? No. No, that is a fucking lie. The Primaris Marines are probably the most hated thing in Warhammer. The only reason they were added is so that the minis could be taller.
And before that, the Tau were the most hated thing in Warhammer. Because at the time, they were considered the goody two-shoes faction, and now they are space mind control communists.
I mean, yeah.
Or something to that effect.
Even in Star Wars. Dude, of the 3 new Star Wars movies, my god, those are fucking shit. It's so shit that people lost their jobs at Disney. Hold on, I got a through line here.
Sorry, you go on ahead.
You're bringing up all these different examples, and yet none of them are bolstering your point. It's just making you look like a dumbass. Oh, did any of these things get as much hate? Yes, even more so. Most people are like, oh, Halo is shit, and that's it. We don't care anymore, because we knew it was going to be shit to begin with. But fuck me, right? If you're just going to fucking do shit like this, and just, oh, god damn it. It's literally telling somebody to get good is not an argument. That is going to be a running thing on the show now.
May I for a moment? Not only that, but it's literally making your argument look actively worse. You are actively making yourself look dumber by the second. This is why I continue to call you an ingrate, you moron.
You know, I was going to give him the benefit of the doubt at first. But after that, again, not showing the arguments that he found, just saying that the show is not going to work because, based on the game, isn't going to work, is because of it being action-oriented and not enough downtime. And then now to this. You could easily just like go into like a Discord for comic book stuff and just be like, which is the most hated Superman, Batman, Iron Man, Hulk, Spider-Man, and people will give you like, in fact, you'll probably set the entire Discord on fucking fire. Okay, that's what you'll probably do with that question. But what is his point at this? Like, what is his point? What is his point exactly? I feel like now he's just trying to make excuses for the show being good. It's not good at all.
Not one thing can actually give any serious, what's the word, praise to, because it's all garbage. Let me check the stream health. Okay, we're good. We've been at this for over 2 hours, and we're only 9 minutes in.
Wait, you make fucking what now? We're only 9... Son of a whore! We are only 9 minutes in, and this dude's video, it's already fucking... Oh god, dude, we're gonna EFAP the shit out of this. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go! Let's go!
Why are we so ready to accept the various versions and
we're seeing this to the end.
Yeah.
We're seeing this to the end.
Yes, we are.
Even away from this, different versions or reimaginings of Star Trek, Star Wars, Warhammer. Why are we so ready to accept...
Oh, by the way, I'll fix the...
God!
I will fix the...
Fucking damn it.
What? What'd I do?
You keep interrupting the video as it's playing.
I didn't even know the video was playing! I was out of it! I was texting somebody again. But no, I was going to say, I will fix the thumbnail after the show.
Thank you.
And I'll send it to you.
Marvel characters, DC characters, even away from this, different versions or reimaginings of Star Trek, Star Wars, Warhammer. Why are we so ready to accept the various versions and reimaginings of characters that have a much longer and more established history than Halo, and yet we're given a reimagined adaptation of Halo, and suddenly it's not Halo. It's a fanfiction. It's a fan.
Well, for one, because they have been around for a lot longer.
And there are a lot more versions of
the
them.
different adaptations were better.
Yeah.
Used to be better.
Used to be.
And I don't know. Maybe it's because when they wrote a different version of Batman, he acted like fucking Batman. Maybe that's why. Huh? Oh, it's not. It's, okay. Again, we said this earlier. The entire reason the Covenant do what they do is because humanity is to them disgusting and needs to be cleansed. That's what they think. And yet they have humans in their ranks. Fuck me, Jesus Christ.
Yep. It's a complete and total dumpster fire. I hope... I genuinely wonder, is this the type of guy to try and take videos that commentate on his material down? Because if he is, I will not rest until I have taken this man down. And make it clear, I will not stand.
No, calm down, Jesus Christ. Again, you're overly aggressive.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
I am.
You're a liar.
You're a filthy liar!
You're the filthy liar of Harry Potter.
How dare you! Sorry.
Fanfiction, it's trash. It's pretty hypocritical if you ask me. And yeah, maybe the adaptation and the changes are too much, and you don't like it for that. It's absolutely fine. There are things, as hard as it may be for some of you to believe, there are things I don't.
Okay.
Just a sec.
Okay, back to the video.
Just a second. I need to check on something.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I was out of the video thing again.
Oh, finally! We're getting to the one of the less shit parts of a video.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Finally?
Yeah. He's gonna talk about what he doesn't like about the show.
Oh my god, let's go. Let's see.
Like about the Halo TV series. I don't particularly like Marquis' storyline at all.
My
And
god,
her
quit freezing! My god.
Maki is the
He
human.
keeps on freezing.
Hard as it may
Maki is the human, just so you know.
Like, okay, like, no, okay, this is actually pissing me off. So, like, I can't even change the video quality, so I am stuck at it, just keep on trying to buffer.
God damn it.
Actually, I'm gonna try to refresh the page.
Alright,
If that works.
you do that. After this segment it gets really fucking dumb.
Okay, let's see if that works.
Alright.
Rewind it just a bit because I'm lost.
And yeah,
Thank
maybe the adaptation and the changes are too much, and you don't like it for that. It's absolutely fine. There are things, as hard as it may be for some of you to believe, there are things I don't like about the Halo TV series. I don't particularly like Marquis' storyline at all, and her acceptance into the Covenant, whereby before, while the Prophets would occasionally use humans to achieve certain goals due to their knowledge of humanity's status as reclaimers, they always did so as an exploitation to further their goals and continued to treat us like vermin. Yet Marquis is the Blessed One and lives on high charity in the inner sanctum with the Prophets. Actually, that's a point. I don't like the design of the inner sanctum either. I think it's too organic in nature. I mean, don't get me wrong, it has to be alien, and there has to be a degree of organic alien-esque kind of design. I mean, it's...
We don't have a lot to say about it right here, because, like,
Yeah, I actually don't have a lot to say on this one.
We
on this
are
part here.
basically completely agreeing with him.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's not wrong.
I will commend you for being agreeable in this instance.
Oh my god, he actually is agreeable. Jesus Christ.
It's
I
even
didn't
said
think he
that
could do it.
there's a degree of predatory shark-like organic designs in many of the Covenant ships, which I'm sure we can agree on. But the inner sanctum looks like the prophets live inside a giant cuttlefish or a bioluminescent jelly. I don't like that Rhett was effectively recast to being a human who survived being captured by the Covenant rather than a jackal as he was originally. I thought maintaining that the jackals actually helped the rebels build the rubble, and that since the rebels and the jackals kind of had similar goals and modus operandi, it would add to the complexity of the member races of the Covenant and their internal political conflicts. It could just as easily have been Rhett was just called a completely different name like Graham, and he'd have played exactly the same role and there'd been no bearing change on the narrative whatsoever. I'm not particularly invested in Quan's story at the moment, however, I do foresee a possible narrative thread that could see her storyline merging again with Chiefs and becoming a major plot point, but I'll get to that shortly. I don't think that the partial nudity is even completely necessary, but I do understand the context as to why it's happening. Even in the books, she was usually come out of cryosleep naked because covered skin reacts badly to the cryogenic
Trying to make
procedure,
at least enough sound, that way the thing doesn't try to pick up that we're just watching the video itself, so you pause a bit here and there.
Like this guy...
To break the...
honestly, by the time this segment is done, it just... To me, it just genuinely... having previously watched the video
falls apart.
and knowing where it goes, it just sounds to me like... What do you actually like about the show that isn't superficial? Because it seems like there's nothing there that you actually like that is of any real substance or value.
Okay, let's continue.
Again, it's not like nudity is a new situation for Halo, I just don't think it's particularly needed in this context. I'm not particularly fond of the Elite's armour design. I don't particularly like the whole Halsey blackmailing Oni narrative. I mean, it makes no freaking sense. Oni are basically the CIA or the Illuminati of Halo. They're all-seeing, all-knowing, all-powerful, and yet a civilian contractor with a superiority complex feels justified blackmailing and manipulating Parangoski and Oni into doing what she wants, when in reality they could chop Halsey into bits and make her disappear while making it look like she did it to herself. I don't like that they've gone with the war criminal Halsey versus the Halsey from the books, which I will make a point of saying is my favourite version of Halsey, because she's morally dubious, she's got some conflicts, some internal conflicts, but there's also the honesty and the desire to do things for...
I'm trying to make noise.
Same.
We are just like... Yeah, I actually do agree with him for this. The rest of the beginning of this video was shit, though.
Yeah. This whole video is shit. Except for this one
if
segment.
if you use visuals, they need to actually reflect what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Greater good. That being said, the Halsey we do have right now, while I don't like this version, I'm loving hating her.
That's an odd thing to say.
Yeah.
I don't like the use of modern guns and vehicles in a story that's being told 500 years in the future. I don't particularly like Vanek and Riz. I think they're currently relatively unremarkable and would just as easily be replaced by two ODSTs. I mean, in some contexts, they could have been replaced by a couple of rocks and the narrative would have still gone forward as normal.
Look at him go. Look at him go.
Actually make really good fucking criticism.
He's finally doing it.
He's
beginning to believe.
He's beginning to believe. He's beginning to believe, Barry.
He's beginning to leave.
For those who don't know...
I'm not letting that one die either.
For those who don't know, that one's a bit of a Soulcast lore.
Previous episode.
Yeah.
He's beginning to leave.
Oh no,
leaves.
Oh no, he's gone. He's gone! Come back!
He's gone. He just so happened to left.
It's too late, he's gone. Oh well.
Oh no. No.
Anyways, let's continue. Yeah.
His assistant is creepy as hell. I don't even get what he's doing there most of the time. Halsey is known for a genius in that most people can't even keep up with her. In fact, she's even given AIs a run for their money on more than one occasion, yet this dude just seems to follow her about like a dog with two dicks. I don't like the chief obviously doesn't like Cortana at all. Chief at least saw Cortana's utility very early on in their relationship in the books and the game, and that grew over time, so this characterization is particularly difficult for me to swallow at the best of times. I don't like that there's no neural interface and that Cortana now seemingly exists directly inside Chief's brain as opposed to connected to it via his neural lace, and the fact that she can just shut down the connection willy-nilly just doesn't make any sense to me either. I don't like that Keyes is now evidently involved and complicit with the Spartan program, where before he had a clear separation from the moral and ethical quandary that surrounds it and remained the morally just, well-mannered and exceptional strategic leader and tactician that he was.
Why does he look like why does he look like Johnson?
Sergeant Johnson didn't look like that. This guy's way too fat.
Well, his facial features look close enough. Close enough for a show adaptation.
Yeah. I don't know. They replaced the cool characters with lame characters, in effect.
Yeah.
What money I would pay to see a Contact Harvest show.
That would be really sick. Let's continue.
Yeah.
I mean, although he's a captain, I've yet to see him even captain a ship. So it's not that there's nothing I don't like about the TV show, it's just that I'm choosing to focus on the bits I do.
Oh, the proactivity bullshit.
The what?
Proactivity.
Proactivity. What the hell does that mean?
He's about to explain.
Positivity of those experiences, I'm choosing to be proactive in my approach to the TV series rather than reactive. I can separate my expectations of the TV series away from what I already know of the universe and instead accept the TV show for what it is. Let it stand by itself and rise by its own merits. And I do strongly believe that their negative response to the show may be inversely proportional to the level of Halo lore that a person is familiar with. I could be wrong. I mean, for example, while there is definitely complaints from some of my fellow Halo YouTubers, many of them are still enjoying.
I don't give a damn what the Halo tubers think. In fact, I am at the point where I hate all of them, for the most part.
I don't blame you.
Fuck Hidden Xperia.
I don't... Even like on its own, if you didn't know anything about Halo, it's just a shitty sci-fi show.
Yeah. It's really generic and lame. There's barely any militaristic aspects, which Halo was, like, really big on. That was a massive thing of appeal for the show. I mean, games. Sorry. Not the show. The show's shit. It's like, there's barely any military. Why is there barely any military? Can they not afford the military? I don't think they can afford the military. I don't think they are actually putting $100 million in the show. Oh, I mean $200
Money laundering.
million. The show has a supposed budget of $200 million. Yet it looks like it was made on $500,000.
That's way more than Game of Thrones.
It looks like it was made on $500,000.
Yeah.
It looks half.
Anyway, let's
it
continue.
looks half as good as Necrotronic, and Necrotronic is fucking great. And it was only made on $1 million by Australians.
By as much.
Perhaps, but have you seen Necrotronic? Have you? Have you seen Necrotronic?
Nope.
No, I've never seen it.
You will. You will.
I'm sorry, I'm racist against Australians.
Ah, yes, of course.
So I haven't seen it.
Let's continue.
Yes, of course.
Big part of the series and are still able
good
to
for me
accept
as well.
this. While there is definitely complaints from some of my fellow Halo YouTubers, many of them are still enjoying big parts of the series and are still able to accept the show for what it is. They might not particularly feel engaged in some aspects, but they're still accepting it. They're still with it. Halo YouTubers tend to be extremely well versed in the lore. It's kind of a prerequisite of the job. If you don't know much about Halo, you can't really make content that teaches others about Halo
Yep.
outside of your own narrow band experience of playing the game.
Yeah.
Now, I could be wrong, and I am totally willing for comments to determine if there is a cause and effect. But I believe, I hypothesize, I suppose, that the most vocally hateful and aggressive towards the show seem to be most familiar with the game and have less interest in the deep and peripheral lore that can be found in the books, deep dives into the subtle undertones of the games, and the storytelling from the extended universe.
There's a problem with that. I have done boundless research by watching many lore videos by many Halo tubers. I have done everything I can to learn as much as I can about the Halo universe.
Okay.
So, strawmanning people, that's quite a low for you, sir.
His words just start blending together and I stop paying attention.
Yeah. He's really just reiterating his own points over and over and over.
Well, that's what we've been doing too, but then again, he just keeps on fucking kicking himself in the balls.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
If your only experience of Halo is from playing the game, having a game character translated to a TV series and the fundamental changes that must take place
Nope, shut up. We've already had this argument. It can happen. Fuck off.
for that transition to actually work is going to be disruptive enough to your expectations and experiences that it will easily be interpreted as a clear departation.
Nope. Shut the fuck up. Quit saying that. If we have clear examples of it working, this part of your argument is shit. There's nothing. There's nothing there.
Your video is a complete nothing burger and a fluff piece.
Yeah.
You are no better than
Probably.
the Huffington Post. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, good lord.
In fact, you are no better than most games journalists. I hope you eat shit and die.
Calm down. God, God. And there goes our show. Thanks.
I am
No.
joking, of course. Don't take it too seriously.
But don't say it, Ben. Jesus Christ. But yeah, no, you're just reiterating your point, which is shit. There are multiple different examples of video games turned into TV shows. The Kirby cartoon, Castlevania anime, the Final Fantasy movies, Resident Evil movies. Not the bad ones, the animated
Yeah,
ones.
I know what you're talking about.
It's just, if you have all these examples, why would you make this argument? Why would you even say it? Because you have plenty of things to tell you different, that you're wrong.
Bimble
To
T.
tell you that you are absolutely in the wrong.
Bimble T says, "Hey, just popped in.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hope you're enjoying. We're not.
But it's so vacuous. Because again, common sense kicks in. We know about these things. We know about the Sonic cartoons. We know about all the different cartoons based off of video game franchises.
Yeah.
And a lot of them do hold up.
Yeah.
Not a lot of them, but a few of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I'm going to click play.
Alright.
From the lore. I get it. I truly do. And the reality is, there is probably a way that the adaptation could work while still honouring what we experience of Chief directly through playing as him and honouring the wider lore. Game Chief could probably work on screen. In fact, it's likely he could work on screen. However, it would be extraordinarily difficult to do so if the narrative and the other characters are not supported.
It wouldn't be that hard. It really wouldn't.
It's not that hard.
Like, you could easily just have the supporting characters be the interesting things, and have Chief be the audience surrogate. That's how Lord of the Rings did it. Frodo on his own isn't particularly interesting. Throw him with this supporting cast, this enormous supporting cast that's in Lord of the Rings, and he becomes a massive part of this ensemble story.
Well, it all started in a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
That was a reference right there.
Yeah.
I think that was slick.
That was a good reference, my friend.
But still, with all these examples of you being absolutely wrong. So why do you keep going? I'm not dumb. I know it's a video, but still.
Because he doesn't know
Common
he's
sense
wrong.
should kick in.
He doesn't know he's wrong.
That's disgusting.
It is. It is really disgusting.
Play, damn you.
Porting it at all times.
Yeah,
I'm afraid that just isn't practically possible when this series has to establish a little bit of world building and introduce completely new people to a rich and complex universe without overwhelming them or oversaturating them with extravagant information.
No. You could literally do you're being flung into the universe and that's it. A lot of stuff doesn't have to be explained to you.
That's what happened in Halo 1.
Yeah, a lot of manga and comics do this too. Like Judge Dredd.
If you
You're
want,
immediately thrown in, and a judge gets killed on the highway. They take his bike, and that's it. That's how it opens. And then you are introduced to Judge Dredd. They don't tell you how or why things are that bad until after that chapter. Well, I mean, as it's going, it finally does explain a few things to you, but they don't explain everything.
yeah, that's the same for a little comic series called The Max with 2 X's.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different, but still.
Yeah, like there are plenty of stories that just throw you in, and not everything has to be explained to you right when you see it.
Hell, Halo 1
Like
did it.
that is one thing that I love about One Piece. That is one of the things I love about One Piece. There's so many things that are like brought to your attention but aren't explained until like a long time later.
But yeah, Halo 1 did this. Ideally, the Halo show would be an advertisement for the games or books. You know, want people to look into the series further. But in all honesty, it does.
Yeah.
This show makes me to do the complete opposite. I want to abandon Halo because of this show. I don't want.
I don't blame you.
I am actively losing motivation to do the Halo retrospective.
You mean both?
But here's the thing: I made a promise, and I'm going to keep it.
Keep them entertained. I'll be right back.
All right. In any case, like this whole show is a complete dumpster fire and a mess, and there hasn't been a really good scene in it because it's all been tainted by the whole dribble of the first scene, and I don't think it's gonna pick up, ever. I don't think it's gonna pick up, and from what I've been hearing about episode 7, it's been getting worse and worse and worse. This show is going to be continuing to go down a downward spiral, and it's gonna probably spell the end for Halo. There is no hope. As much as I hate being a doomer, there is no hope for Halo. Sorry.
Is there like 2 episodes left of the show?
Yeah. If the show is gonna make a turnaround, those better be some really goddamn good episodes.
Yeah.
I don't think they are gonna be. I really don't think they are gonna be. I don't think the writers have the capability. And I don't have any trust in this show. Because frankly, it hasn't earned it. It hasn't earned a shred of my trust. And frankly, it doesn't deserve it.
Where is it? Where is it? Come on. There it is. Hello.
Hey, we were just talking about how this show hasn't earned anything
Nope.
besides.
Again, there's so many good stories that just throw you into the world. And then just gives you... Because, like, with that, I feel like it's a lot better than, like, okay, like the scene in Shang-Chi where they're driving down the road and the Aquafina just looks at the main character and goes, listen, you may have been friends for years, okay? Maybe you should trust me. Or this... It's just something really clunky. I can't remember what the exact quote is. But it's literally just like a exposition dump to a character that already knows everything. Oh, it's just so bland and disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so unfortunate.
Master
Yeah, it
Chief
is.
was originally conceived as an empty vessel character. This is a point on record. Bungie, the original game developers, have said on countless occasions he was meant to be an empty suit of armor the player could inhabit.
That reminds me.
What?
That you could easily just use the Halo 4 version of Chief. He was fine. He was absolutely fine. He was definitely a fine version of Master Chief.
Later on down the line, Chief started becoming his own character, though.
Yeah.
He started having emotions, and, his own will, yada yada. My brain's dead. You get what I mean.
Yeah.
He became his own character later on down the line.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't say much. Doesn't take off his helmet and
So-
reveal his face.
So
and
did
doesn't
Boba Fett. The original Boba Fett didn't say much. Now look at him. I grew up around water. Yeah, that was me. I grew up around water.
Yeah.
express much of his personality. He was a tool that the player could superimpose their own personality onto. They become the Master Chief. They become the Spartan, the super soldier, and humanity's greatest warrior. Because then it's no longer Master Chief is fighting the Covenant and saving humanity. It's me. I am fighting the Covenant. I am saving humanity. That was how Chief was originally designed, and that is literally beyond reproach or contestation. It's academic and on record.
Okay. So that's how it was originally designed, but then he became his own character later on. So that argument still doesn't matter. You are right. That's how he was originally conceived, but now he has his own.
He has had
ideals
massive
and
character
everything.
development over the course of many years.
Yeah, massive character development.
Like even in Halo 1,
what's your argument now?
in Halo 1, he developed somewhat. He was
He wasn't a blank slate in Halo 1.
in Halo 1, he was a bit of a Knuckles type character. He was a bit gullible and somewhat easy to like trick into doing someone else's bidding, basically. Look at how Free for Free basically tricked him into almost wiping out the galaxy.
Yeah. Just. Fuck me, dude. Jesus Christ.
And then like in Halo 2, he became this like massive action movie type character, and it was like spinning out one-liners every couple cutscenes. And while only having a few, like 15 lines of dialogue total, he had this dramatic fucking impact.
Yep.
Like
And okay, you don't even have to do it over Chief. You could do it over different Spartans.
let me
You don't have to limit yourself to Master Chief.
Yeah, you could do that too. From maybe
Noble 6. I mean, Noble Team, I mean.
allow me a
You could
moment.
literally have Noble 6 just be a mute.
Yeah, he didn't really, his character didn't really impact that much as a character. It was just an entity.
See, now that is what Master Chief was supposed to be originally, see?
Yeah.
See? But then Chief changed.
But even then, like, he still has some character. He is self-sacrificing. He gave his life for Reach. As dumb as it is.
Yeah.
Like,
He showed up, and he died to protect everything.
I would say that the Rookie was a complete blank slate from Halo ODST.
Yeah, I can see that.
Dude, just have a show of a team of ODSTs having to deal with a lot bigger and stronger enemies.
Yeah.
It would literally be just like the 08 team.
Yeah. It would literally just
Just
be...
Gundam.
It would be Firefly. Or... Halo, it would just be Halo ODST.
Halo ODST.
For a moment, like... Let me spit out a few... recite a little something from Halo 2 real quick.
Okay.
Sir, permission to leave the station. For what purpose, Master Chief? To give the Covenant back their bomb. Permission granted. That is so fucking
good
cool! Like, it's unreal how cool that Halo 2's cutscenes are. So many good lines. Like, Tartarus, the prophets have betrayed us.
Hmm.
It's like, without the context, it's not as cool. But when you hear it from the voice, from the lips of Keith David and Steve Downes, that is fucking magic. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I still remember to this day my favorite lines from Halo 3. Were it so
Yeah.
easy.
Boy, it's so easy. I'm just done. I'm kind of done with this video because it just about everything he said except for the things that he disliked about it are
Yeah.
just wrong.
Yeah, let's see if there's any uptick.
It makes it easier, rather than having to build a load of character development to try to get the players invested in the Master Chief character. Much easier just to make him a husk that the player superimposes their own personality onto. However, this reality of the game Master Chief meant that there was practically no way that the game Master Chief could exist in any other media format without being either impossible to portray or completely flat and
Okay,
one-dimensional.
you keep saying the game version of Chief. The book version of Chief, I'm pretty sure, did not act like the one we got in the show.
No,
Some
I don't
whiny
think we did.
Fucking bitch looking a man. Basic looking white soldier man. Fucking. Oh my god.
I need a piss for a minute. I'll be right back. Keep everyone entertained.
I won't. I'm just so tired of this video. I'm so tired. This probably isn't even enjoyable to the viewers anymore. But like, why? Why did you make this video? The first few things that we saw, we immediately debunked and argued. They just kept on reiterating them like they were the fucking gospel. It's just so irritating, man. It's just so irritating. I think what's worse is that he didn't even take the time to find these arguments that you kept on talking about. Like, if you're going to make a bold claim, like the claims that he made, why not show them off? Why not show proof? Oh, wait. Probably because you couldn't find any. Because he even said if anybody says the show is bad without constructive criticism, you're getting banned.
Hmm.
It's,
It's strange.
It is strange. Why is it so shit, though? Like, my brain is just so fucking dead now.
Crispy Kreme!
Oh, Jesus Christ. What in
What
goddamn
was
was that?
Krispy Kremes.
Hey, that's my thing to scream. Quit taking my lines, you dumb bastard. I always start a call with you guys, and I always say I'm gonna crispy your creams, and you can't stop me.
Alright.
Yeah, I just gotta cut off your nuts. That's all I have to do.
No. See, I'll do it while you're not looking. I'll crispy the creams, bro.
The way that
Okay, let's continue.
Halo could become a multimedia franchise was to adapt his characterization to fit the intended mediums.
Rewind it just a little bit, because it kept freezing for me.
The only way that Halo could become a multimedia franchise was to adapt his characterization to fit the intended mediums.
What?
You don't have to change his personality at all between mediums. Like ideally, you just pick the Halo 2 version. Everybody would be happy.
You know what's funny? For the Castlevania anime, there's very little on a lot of the Belmonts. Trevor was one of them, as far as I know, as far as what I've read. You barely get, like, you get his full backstory, but you don't get how he acts. He's kind of an asshole. And they did really good with the anime adaptation of Trevor.
He was a prick. And
And
love
yet
him.
you have less to go off of. Yeah, you have less to go off of
Yeah.
with the Trevor Belmont.
And like him being a
character.
prick is like it's a really cool character trait. It's so entertaining to watch him just rant about everything.
Yep.
Because like as far as we're concerned, everybody in this world is a fucking idiot. Cuz as far as we've been shown, everybody in this world is a fucking idiot. You don't fuck with Dracula.
Yeah. But oh my god, it's just so. We have visual examples that he's wrong,
Yeah.
and yet he keeps going. So again, the reason I say that is because you'd think that common sense would have kicked in while he was typing all this out.
You would think. You would think.
Yeah, I wouldn't presume though, but I'd think.
Were it so easy.
Oh my god, just keep your nerd shit to yourself.
No.
Anyway, let's continue more.
Is not unusual. This has happened countless times before to varying levels of success.
Every time it's happened, everybody complains about it. These people don't learn. And they thus continue to repeat the same mistakes over and over and over and over again, thus resulting in them getting so much
he's
hate.
talking right now about video. I think he's talking about video game adaptations. No.
Right. Yeah, right, whatever. This guy, I don't think this guy realizes that, this show was written by the idiot who wrote the Death Note movie.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Yeah, the guy who
the
turned
Netflix Death
the
Note movie.
albino into a black dude with a skin condition. Guy who got to write Halo, the show.
That's funny. That's funny.
This is like this writing
Okay,
style feels a lot. How this show is written and directed feels really a lot like a high school drama.
Can you rewind 10 seconds?
Yes.
Intended mediums.
Because we paused it when he was about to get to the thing.
This is not unusual. This has happened countless times before to varying levels of success, with dozens of popular franchises that all come from different medias but all become multimedia franchises. Again, this is beyond reproach or contestation, it is a matter of fact. Adaptations to characterizations have to happen for a franchise to become multimedia or cross-platform or whatever you want to call it. And this was done, and done exceptionally.
There was a show done by Tarkovsky, the guy who made Samurai Jack, called Primal. There was not a single word uttered in that entire show. It was under grunts and roars and the various calls of dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And he was a silent protagonist that had his own ambitions and goals. What about Master Chief? In the original games, he had his own goals. He had his own ambitions. And look, he's saying, oh no, he didn't have them. I mean, yeah, he was still kind of a blank slate, but still, you could write him to actually have his own goals and everything and keep the original version, where he just doesn't talk a lot. There is a whole thing of strong and silent type, you know?
However, the reality is that Master Chief's goals were protect humanity at all costs.
Yeah.
And
They just don't care. And he doesn't care.
no,
obviously.
No, he doesn't. Also, apparently, the Greenland animated series is canon to Justice League Young Justice.
Oh, the new one that's coming out?
Yeah.
Huh.
The old...
Is Young Justice connected to Justice League cartoons?
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought they were because they look pretty similar in animation.
Nah, not really.
Yeah, it's the way some of the characters are drawn, or at least
Yeah.
that's how I'm remembering it.
Yeah, no, the Justice League animated series looks very different from Young Justice.
Okay. You talk for a bit. My brain's dead.
Yeah, sure. This guy is an idiot.
We've already established that.
Yep.
Well, under a year after the release of Halo CE. Halo: The Fall of Reach was released in 2002, and it was...
Let me check that real quick.
What?
Release date.
What for MCC?
No, The Fall of Reach, when it released. This guy's an idiot. It's wrong. It released in October of 2001.
Wait. The Master Chief Collection released in 2001.
No, The Fall of
Yep.
Reach!
Oh, look at the book. Sorry, I'm kind of dying right now.
Let me check this.
It says 2001.
The book, not only did the book come out the same year as Halo 1, it came out a month before. It came
You're
out the
kidding.
month prior to Halo Combat Evolved.
That's pretty cool.
In fact, there is no Halo book that released in 2002.
So what you're saying is that The Fall of Reach is not a prequel, but actually the original and Halo 1 is the sequel.
Yes. In fact, I'm pretty
That's
sure I told you
fantastic.
this before.
I don't remember.
Of course you don't.
Of course I don't have memory loss.
Anyways, in 2003, an adaptation of Halo CE came out called The Flood. Halo: The Flood.
Mm-hmm.
Following from that, we have First Strike, the same year. And right after that, we have 2006, Ghosts of Onyx. And that had the first visual representation of a Spartan 3 in spy armor on the cover.
So this guy is you said he's strictly a Halo tuber, right?
A Halo lore tuber.
How did he get the date wrong then?
Fuck if I know.
Seems kind of odd, kind of wacky, kind of quirky, if you ask me.
Kinda sus if you ask me.
Oh god. I watched Maxor's video. That one chick is like, I'm looking for a quirked up white boy. But that's just irritating.
You don't
Continue.
say. You don't say.
How long have we been going?
3 hours.
3 hours?
3 hours.
God damn it, just play the video.
Immediately obvious that there was no way the empty vessel character of Master Chief was ever going to work in a novel. So, since 2002, Master Chief has had his own personality.
Everything that this man is saying is wrong. Do not listen to him. I have no idea why he still has fans.
Character development.
Oh. Wait. Rewind. What did you just say?
Going to work in a novel. So, since 2002, Master Chief has had his own personality, character development, and story arc. In the novels, Master Chief has a personality. He has a dry sense of humour. He can be sarcastic. He can be emotional. He can be moved to tears. He can be boiling with rage.
You are literally describing the Master Chief of Halo 2, Halo 4, and the abysmal Halo 5. Master Chief has had a personality in the games since Halo 2. In fact, he has had some level of a personality in Halo 1. Do not act like it is some fabrication that one of the writers came up with for the books. Granted, Halo the Full Reach did come out before Halo 1. But that is besides the point. Halo Combat Evolved was in development long before the Full Reach was anywhere near finished writing. Kindly, go fuck yourself.
Dude, I don't know about you, but does he even have an argument anymore?
I don't think he does.
I don't think he does. I really don't. So, to be honest with you, I'm done. I'm done with him.
I'm
We can
not.
pick this up later if anybody wants.
I'm not. We're halfway through. We can finish this.
Okay.
Let's go. Get this shit over with.
He can be scared and fearful. He can be unequivocally human. His personality is varied and interesting. His experiences have shaped his personality and how he responds to his environment and the people in it. It's all heavily influenced by his own character traits and his personal history. For example, in The Fall of Reach, the scenes with Sam on the Covenant ship, the Unrelenting, actually play out significantly differently from the animated movie. Chief knows pretty much from the get-go that Sam got his suit ruptured and orders him to stay behind to ensure the nukes detonate without incident. He did this because he knew Sam would feel like he was failing in his duty, and if he had to admit to the group that he was going to have to remain behind, this would have made him feel like he was failing his fellow Spartans even more. He did this to attempt to spare Sam feelings of dishonour and failure, instead giving him one final order. One final mission. He then orders Blue Team to extract and has to drag Kelly away, telling her not to look back, but in truth he reveals he said it more so for himself, because if he looked back, he'd have stayed with Sam and died with him. This emotional response and his sense of honour and duty were articulated through his personal characterization and his humanity. In Halo the Flood,
In Halo 4, where Chief reminisces
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the game about how Cortana told him once that he is not a machine. In fact, that is human. And that he should learn that, something to the effect of, he should learn which one of the two of them is the machine.
Mm-hmm.
And he ponders. And he has this little conversation with Lasky about the whole thing. At one point saying, "It is our duty as soldiers to protect humanity." And Lasky says, like, there's a difference? Or something to the effect of that.
Hmm.
I have nothing but ire for you, Installation 00.
Calm down.
We are going to continue to rip apart your video.
He felt fear in the face of the flood. He was scared. But he allowed his training to take over. He acknowledged his fear. He pushed it aside and he continued his mission. In First Strike, he felt panic.
Yeah, well, the Fall of Reach the Halo of the Flood sucks. The Fall of Reach is great. The Halo of the Flood sucks because, well, frankly, you have bullshit like Master Chief taking a potty and food break in the middle of the library. I'm not.
Gotta eat.
I know, but it didn't take that fucking long. It was only a few minutes. God.
Panic, confusion and fear when encountering brutes for the first time. The brute grabbed him by the throat with one hand and squeezed, popping his shields and nearly choking Chief to death. He managed to overcome this by calculating the right moment to perform a counter against a bigger and stronger adversary. He felt regret and sorrow at the sight of Grace, whom in the same encounter had been literally blown apart at the abdomen by a brute shot, and he didn't take any pleasure in activating her armor's fail-safe detonation. He's had conflicts with fellow UNSC personnel, both superiors and subordinates. He's been pushed to anger on more than one occasion, with one being with Lieutenant Commander Yao, who abandoned rebels who fought alongside UNSC forces against the Covenant. Chief had a confrontation with Yao, and while he remained relatively respectful, it was highly obvious he was angry. The point I'm making here is that Chief being emotional, being angry, being sad, filled with rage, is not unusual for the Chief.
I believe he's talking in reference to that time Master Chief brutalized an elite in the Halo show. He beat an elite to he continued to beat on an elite to death to the point where he crushed its throat after stomping on it.
I'm sorry, I'm just done with this video. I'm drained. I don't even care anymore.
You know what? I'm done too. I'm done with this video as well.
Thank you all for suffering with us.
This video has been fucking garbage. I hope that this man has remorse for what he's done.
It's not even remorse, it's just like, do better. You gotta do better, Senator.
Yeah. In any case,
Anyway.
Thank you for joining us. I hope you have a lovely night. Goodbye now.
Goodbye.